I'm live, bitch. The Facebook Live version of the Misbelief Radio Show is now live. That's my cousin Natalie. You're in a fat girl. Indeed, yeah, it's live. Yeah. It's your first time on Facebook Live for real?
I don't know.
Really? Okay, well make sure you share this video. Brian. Hi, beautiful Brian. Make sure you share this video as well. And then over here we got Austin Levy. Where you at? There you go. Austin Levy. Good man.
Been trying to get here for a long time, man. He finally got me into the misbelief.
Yeah, finally.
I'm excited about this.
And he's gonna perform out there in Studio 1230. What song you submitting for the radio?
It's a surprise. Nah, I'm gonna do.
Shit.
I'm gonna do a song called Reconsider, man.
By the way, you know you could say "oh shit" and things like that on the Facebook Live, right? On the Facebook Live, yeah, you could say titty fuck pussy nigga shit.
Oh wow, I just go hard to paint.
Say yeah.
I can be what's your name? Cartman. I can go hard to paint like Cartman. I'm gonna keep it safe though, so I don't get the two mixed up and I just go.
Okay, that's fine. I have fun saying fuckity fuck, and then on the radio being like, hey, you guys.
Small dick.
Just say
Little dick, small pussy.
Little dick, small pussy. Huh? It's 7 o'clock already? Okay, well look, he emailed the song to the, you got it? Okay, and this is Josef, Mr. Mission Essential. He's gonna take it. I made him get it.
My shoe turned wrong. 60 food vendors.
I had to get my snacks and my cakes and shit.
You got some cake on your nose. Some chocolate. It's under your nose. You got some chocolate.
Huh?
You got some chocolate that was under your nose.
I had chocolate on my nose and nobody told me.
I was trying to tell you.
Y'all make sure you share this video.
Okay. As soon as I get to it.
Duque.
You see, McCarty's is delivering to us, and I got enough food for everybody. So on our break.
Coming here?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. When I told him I was going to the race show at WBOK, they said, we'll deliver to you. Because they don't do it for everybody. But they want a shout out.
Of course they get it with maybe some extra fries, but they think.
Yes, we got 2 fries, 4 peppers, 15 pieces of chicken.
Damn!
I'm hungry.
Because we got at least two fat girls in this bitch tonight. You hear me? At least 2 fat girls coming through tonight, so we're gonna share our.
And you don't want to hurt me.
With their fat asses.
Hey, what's that thing with RuPaul with the big girls coming through? Watch out.
DC event yesterday was really good. Like I actually talked and bonded with people.
Yeah, man. I was surprised to see people that was communicating.
Yeah.
People was conversating. At back of town, you heard me?
Yo,
concrete jungle.
Freestyle.
I've been in my Lewis, saying the truth. Now I'm not spacing at all. When the door is
I said what's happening. I said what's happening. Yep. What's happening, y'all? What's happening? Welcome to the Misbelief Radio Show. You are listening live on WBOK AM 1230. Or you're listening on www.wbok1230am.com. Or you're listening on the WBOK app, available on iTunes and Android. Or you're watching us on the Facebook Live on the Misbelief page. That's the Misbelief, TheMisbelief, all one word. Or you're listening to the podcast, available on iTunes and at themisbelief.podbean.com. Subscribe to us because we're all over all of these social media platforms. You heard me?
You did.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm DC Paul, the millennial Arsenio with no material on Vimeo, slim waist, baby face, deep voice, and the #1 choice. You heard me? Okay,
bark.
it's fine. I'll bark for myself, you heard me? And I like to always surround myself with a bunch of colorful, cool kids and creative colored people. Who's the creative colored person to my right side?
Hi, everybody. It's me, Oshun.
Hey,
the one and only
the
fabulous
one-
unicorn herself.
You say catfish unicorn?
Fabulous unicorn.
Oh, I thought...
Who am I catfish?
I thought-
That's
That's
an insult. Okay, if you getting catfished in 2018, something wrong.
But if you calling yourself Fabolous in 2018, something's wrong as well. Oh, who's that to your right side? Because Fabolous... Okay, we're going to talk about Fabolous later.
Yo, so this is Malik. This is your historical freak. I'm flipping, slipping, smacking facts and getting everything right. And if you're lucky, I may just take a photo of it. What's that, Nat?
Smack it and rub it in.
Yeah, I'm doing
And who's this cool cat to my left side?
Coming with the rawness of Lawrence and the swagger of King. It's the only Martin you need for the 2018. It's that actor guy. Martin Bass Bradford, you heard me?
Jeremy, what's happening, that actor guy?
What's that?
What's happening? And who that is? See your left side.
Hey.
Hey.
What's up, y'all? It's the millennial Ava DuVernay with films to make and food to say. I always say it backwards, but it's cool.
We wouldn't know.
We didn't know it was flowing.
It flowed.
Doing great.
You think for a minute.
Awkward black girl.
Everybody is trying to have a better tagline than me. I need to do better with my life.
You do.
I do.
Do better.
But that's fine. Who that is in the booth tonight? Oh my goodness. And he's trying to out-sexify me with the vocals. Your voice is not sexier than mine, Brian. I don't care how hard you try, beautiful Brian.
Oh,
my God.
Dang.
You got that, Jeremy. That's fine. Well, for you listeners, we have a pretty good show for you guys tonight.
No, we don't, because we're the best damn talk radio show in New Orleans.
That's a fact.
So all of them are great.
These are the facts.
And this one will be too.
These are the facts. I say it every week. We got a pretty good show because we purposely plan out we save some of our favorites, some of what we think will be the better guests for our Saturday shows so that we could go Facebook Live and then so that we could put it on the podcast.
Yeah.
And But by the way, the Misbelief Weekday Lounge is also Monday through Friday from 7 to 8. Mm-hmm. And it's a little condensed version of what we do here. I sometimes have some of these colorful, creative, cool kids riding along with me. But it's a vibe.
And if you guys have something you ever want to come on the show, you got something you want to promote, or you got a song you want to sing, or an act you want to perform, you can always just hit us up at The Misbelief on Facebook, and we will contact you with a copy of our little form that everyone loves. You can come on our show.
Why are people so anti-form?
I don't know why everyone hates the form, but the form is not even one page
I
now.
don't think it's that bad.
It's not.
It's not that bad.
Well, I think the forms remind people of form 44D from the junior high and high school. We have to fill out your form 44, your name, your address, your phone number.
I remember.
Is that why you think people will be so turned off by filling out a form? I mean, it's really just so that we could have all of the proper information before you come see us, so that we don't just be fumbling about your information. We know what event is coming up. Yep. We know what song you release. And we also so that we can share.
It gives us more about who you are.
Right.
And we're the hottest ticket in town. So you guys should go ahead. The hottest train, get a ticket. Let's go. Fill out the form. Contact me or one of my other co-hosts, and we will be happy to put you on this platform.
That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? By the way, if you're watching on Facebook Live, do share this video because there's going to be a live performance from A.Levy coming up next, and only y'all will get to see it if you're watching Facebook Live. If you're listening on the radio, though, you will get to hear the new single from A.Levy. Are you sending us the Reparations song or something else? Reparations, the new single from A.Levy. But before that, my cousin until you heard me, you're in a fat girl, Natalie Tate, a fat girl blog. So that means it's going to have a fat girl fight, right? Is it going to be a fat girl fight?
No.
No?
I actually love Natalie.
That's not what you would say.
No.
I definitely thought it was going to be a fat. I want all of
It's
my
about to be. We're about to throw them cans.
A pool of like cold chocolate and
Oh my God!
With a marshmallow.
I told all of my friends on Facebook, y'all better tune in. It's going to be a fat girl fight on the Facebook Live. Y'all better tune in. Okay, so I guess we have at least a fat girl collaboration.
Maybe so.
No, okay, well, I'm looking forward to that. But I want to holler at y'all about something. So I didn't realize I was doing this, but inadvertently, I realized I had been boycotting rap snacks.
Rap snacks?
Oh, you mean the ones with like real little Romeo on there?
Yeah, right. Because I had never had one before, and it wasn't on purpose. I just was refusing to ever buy or even taste a rap snack.
That's the definition of on purpose.
And that's okay.
You said what?
That's the definition of on purpose.
But I wasn't doing it on purpose. I just
refused.
Well, I mean, it's not that I refused. I think that, you know what? I think subconsciously I was just like, this can't be.
You just denied their existence.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? I refuse to eat a Master P potato chip. I'm not going to do it.
Chip's good, though. I think it's still the bullshit.
Well, today, some of my great friends actually came in with some bags of Rap Snacks. And I got to try a few. Thanks to Oshun. Yep, she brought in a few different flavors of Rap Snacks. I mean,
Lent is over.
Wait, what made you decide to buy a few bags?
Because Lent is over and I needed my
Oh,
things.
right, because she gave up potato chips and like snack like things like that for Lent. So she went and got some Rap Snacks, I guess.
No, but I'm asking why the Rap Snacks. There's the Dorito, so there's the Pringle, there's the Ruffle.
Well,
hot Cheeto.
Well, we were having a conversation earlier about one of my favorite rappers.
It's not Romeo, huh?
Boosie? No.
No.
Master P.
No. It's actually Trina. And everybody was like, Trina has a rap snack. And I was like, what?
Migos had their own rap snack. Lil Romeo, Master P had a rap snack. Different. I think Lil Kim had a rap snack, which I heard was disgusting.
Try it.
Was the Asian or the black flavor?
So I think what flavors you got?
We had Lil Romeo.
Lil Romeo flavor. Wasn't bad. It was sweet honey barbecue.
It was sweet.
It was sweet.
It was I don't know. Oh, Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap had one, and then she got the Fabolous one, which was my favorite one. The Fabolous.
It punches you in the face.
It punches you right in the mouth. Sure did.
It's not funny.
Sure did. It was so packed with flavor. It was jam packed with flavor. It hit you right there.
I think I actively was
The story is 85% true. I'm telling you, we definitely got a bag. It's my first rap snack that I ever tried. Was a Fabolous rap snack, and I was like, man, this not supposed to taste as good. Like
your two front teeth gonna fall out. That's what you do. No.
It's too soon.
But I always felt like with those rap snacks is like some rich white man somewhere just said, "Oh, I know how to get the inners to buy some chips, slap a rapper face on it."
Keep eating the rap snacks.
Just only in the corner store.
Like them little ghetto children with the silver caps on their teeth.
Don't do that, my favorite guy.
Those existed before the rap snack.
I like to believe those are paid endorsements for those rappers.
I hope so. Atlanta made it seem like it.
I would sure hope so, man. I would sure hope Trina got her face on a bag of jalapenos.
She ain't getting paid off the rap snacks. I don't think so.
The corner store right here only had 3
You think she getting paid? Alpha Joe like, yeah, she getting paid.
Okay, I mean, if you're watching us on Facebook Live, comment and let us know what's your favorite rap snack.
Not what's your favorite rap snack.
What's your favorite? And if you have a favorite
rap snack, I don't want you to comment on my video. No, you don't need to watch this episode.
How about this?
They probably already watching this type of show.
If you have a favorite rapper, what would be their flavor of rap snack? Boom.
Okay, that's not a bad one.
If your favorite rapper, what would be their brand?
It wouldn't be Bootios.
It wouldn't be
Bootios.
Bootios is
cereal.
A wrestler.
That's a wrestling thing.
And that's an actual cereal.
Yes.
Bootios.
Throwback reference.
We named the episode after it. That's how much Bootios had an impact on my life.
So what was Trina's flavor then?
I can't remember. Hers wasn't in the corner store. I just know she had one.
It was whatever
I think it was a
sour
jalapeno
something because it was green.
It's something jalapeno. It's something spicy.
So, well, maybe we can do like a rap snack tasting. We have the different flavors. You know what I'm saying? What's that? Come on, fat girl. Come on.
Boycott of rap snacks.
I think Jay-Z would have like a cool ranch rap snacks and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Blue. I'm just making it up. It wouldn't be hot. I know. It wouldn't be hot and sophisticated.
It wouldn't be hot. I feel like Nas would have something like, I don't know, like.
Eminem would have the first mayonnaise one.
Oh, who would have a plain mayonnaise cracker flavored chip?
Plain, regular.
Mayonnaise on the cracker.
You just keep hitting the bag.
You said you put mayonnaise on the cracker called the Eminem rap snack, and that is racist.
Snoop will probably have
racist.
Right. Snoop will have like an OG Kush rap snack.
He gospel now.
No. Snoop's. It would taste like communion wafers and red wine. That's
communion wafer wraps.
Long Beach.
All right, y'all, man. It's about time. What Malik? You got one?
Well, I just gotta give a shout out to McCarty's Chicken on Broad for coming and delivering to WBOK to the Misbelief.
It ain't time for that yet. You get a shout out already.
I don't know when
is it here?
Yeah, it's here.
I said, hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to McCartney. I thought we was waiting on one of them to come and be like, hey, I got the McCartney chicken. Shout out to the McCartney chicken.
I know, like,
what they got? Yeah, man, shout out because we got fat girls apparently in the building, and we needed to.
I want all my delivery people to do that from now on. Like if Domino's come, hey, I'm Domino's. I got the pizza, y'all. Hey, I'm Hoonan Rock. I got your sweet and sour.
They asked for a shout out. I thought they was gonna be like.
You thought they was gonna bring a giant
here we
chicken.
go, like boom,
and be like, hey.
I'm dropping a 15-piece on you.
Let's go.
B-words. Take this 15 words.
Oh man, I wish I could.
Shout out to McCartney. Me too.
There's so many of them numbers on the tip of my tongue.
I keep saying B-words. Anyway, you guys. Here on the Misbelief Radio, while we don't play commercials, we will gladly give your business a shout out in exchange for a delivery or some like a free T-shirt.
And why is
just
that?
Being cool.
Because we like what?
Free stuff.
Free stuff.
Free stuff.
But instead of playing commercials, we take breaks to play songs by local artists. So if you are a local artist and you make radio-friendly music,
Radio-friendly.
I want to emphasize radio-friendly one more time. Radio-friendly music.
Radio-friendly.
That means just edit those words out and then send it to us at themisbelief@gmail.com. As long as you're from New Orleans or you're currently living in New Orleans and adding to our culture, I will put it on a playlist and play it whether I like it or not.
Sanitize that there.
Just sanitize.
I got
Rub it
something
down
for
with
you,
some hand
DC.
sanitizer. What you got?
The Chirp remix with Tank has been released. So that's
With
Chirp,
that's
Pal, and Tank.
Okay,
Yes.
Is that radio friendly? We gotta check it. We gotta double check it.
Like you can't come with exclusive news, Malik. You don't know.
We'll check that during the break. In the meantime, I think we have a request up first. Hopefully, huh? Beautiful Brian in the booth, BBB.
Randy.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Randy.
My brother.
Just one name, just Randy.
We know Randy. We know Randy.
With the curl.
With the curl.
Randy with the curl. That's his name then. Randy with the curl.
Actually, his full name is Light Skin Randy with the curl.
All right, there we go. So we can't just sit about here and just go Randy song, y'all. No, he light skin Randy with the curl.
With the curl.
And his Instagram is your curl crotch.
Your curl.
Yes.
Speaking about the experiment, this is Jelly from Tank of the Bangers. This is the band that she led a year or two ago.
Yeah.
The project they put out. So shout out to Jelly. And this is Speaking About the Experiment, Holding My Breath. Y'all stay tuned to the Misbelief Radio Show and don't get none on you.
Randy.
Chicken open air.
Randy. Pretty Randy, what they call it.
Get 15 pieces.
15 pieces.
Chicken.
I'm gonna hold 3 pieces out here.
Yeah.
I got 3
You
pieces.
look amazing.
You
Come up on this mic, girl.
Turn around
about
for
you
him.
yesterday.
That 3 piece.
3? What?
Amazing. Why you going looking like an ox?
It should be 4 piece.
Oh, no.
No, don't shut up.
Oh my God.
You're not looking like an ox.
Hang out. You just hang out.
I'm playing my booty on.
I know, that's what I told you.
I be forgetting that this shit is permanent.
What if
Don't judge me.
You take my spot
You can judge me. I don't care.
for this next segment?
That's a local New Orleans to me. They could take me out New Orleans, but they can't take the New Orleans out me.
India, don't curse, all right?
Shoot.
On the radio when you get on.
I don't curse. Why would you? Josef.
I remember the last time you was like, fuck, and that shit was, remember that?
Yeah. That was an accident.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I don't want you to get too deep in your good conversation.
I'm not. I'm going to be good. Why you brought that up?
I just want you to be as good as...
2017.
I just want you to be as good as you look, baby.
We in a new year. We doing new things.
I love that blue.
New things in 2018. He bringing up stuff from 2017.
I think you're going to... You want to sit in my seat? And I'm just going to step out and let everybody else in. You heard me? And they're going to sit in my seat.
You got to make up. I thought we was getting chicken.
Have you met Natalie?
Yeah, I met Natalie. Me and Natalie, we was kicking it, but we was on our phone. And so we were laughing at y'all because y'all talking about bad on the fat girls. No, we're not doing that. This is sisterly love.
I wanted a fat girl.
No.
Indeed, the co-creator.
That's good. You know what? That's the seed he got on. But we not. We about love, unity. We,
She know more about love, right?
Yeah.
Our family's all about love and unity.
Yeah, we're not doing all
those
that.
families.
Now, if I go get on, if I say something different, don't judge me, because I am. Yeah, if I say something different, I be
Talk to your cousin.
being petty and
I'm
picking
a,
up the mess.
from this side.
What up, brother Daryl? How you doing? Taja Dawson, what's up with you, baby? Ansel Siobhan, Justin Lane, Jonathan Brown, Hummingbird Thornton, Arian Tanel Austin, what's hand with it? What's hand with it, y'all? Tell them what's up, tell them what's up, tell them what's up. Beautiful Brian in the building on the ones and twos. What's up there, Shirley Rel? Matt Tizzle.
Brian made a look at it. You showed the Easter basket.
Oh yeah, we did
already?
see. Actually, we should put a little shout out on this. Brian made this Easter basket, which is full of so many good snacks.
In it. Look, he have a non-traditional Easter basket. He have real little W snacks, donuts. Look, this breakfast tomorrow. Look at. I don't have pockets. I just pay myself, but this is breakfast tomorrow. Hallelujah. So everybody say hallelujah, hallelujah.
Mackenzie's got the chicken on deck, y'all.
No, that's
McHardis.
McHardis.
Mackenzie not black on?
No.
Oh.
Only people you know named Mackenzie's is their first name. You don't know no black person last name Mackenzie. That's the first name. That's different.
Get some of this.
Mackenzie.
You want some fries?
I know some.
McHardis, boy. I remember McHardis came in that purple box. Now they got purple bags.
I'm not going back inside because of the gas, so I'm not going back inside. Oh, that's a plate.
It's the last plate? Did I get, Austin, did you get something?
I'm good on the chicken.
Oh, you don't eat chicken, huh?
Oh, no, I eat chicken.
Austin, leave me too good to eat chicken. You heard that?
Yeah, I'll do my black card if I don't eat chicken, man. I'm just going to partake after y'all.
So you don't eat no chicken, huh, brother?
Of course I eat chicken, man. I'm black. That's what it is.
That's the answer.
Yeah, and chicken is delicious.
Well, now you too, Matt Tizzle in the building, y'all. Tizzle? You know Daryl in the building as well, Taja Dawson.
Daryl. Tomorrow's the day, Daryl.
Hey, Taja Dawson says she's a new published author and would like to be on the WBLK. Baby, we'll send you a form. Follow the link on
inbox
DC Paul or Oshun or anybody who shared the video, and we will send you the link. And it's that easy. You just do it.
Bop, bop, loop, bop, 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 bam, boom, right?
Done. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Not the whole bunch.
I'm like, India, get some love.
There's Oshun, Queen walking.
I hate you too, Jess.
I'm so sorry.
Right here.
What's your name?
All right, McHardis. Chicken and fries.
That shit.
Speaking of fat shit, and a fat girl right here. Hey, look, she went for the big one. She didn't get no leg or nothing like
Make
that.
sure you get some chicken and put it on the side.
They don't have enough for him. I'm gonna make sure.
We got napkins?
Napkins, come on now.
We have something to break them on.
Nope, you gotta drink your
What's
bottle
up,
of water.
Jay Steele? Just coming back from LA not too long ago. You want to talk about a little bit about LA and your trip out there and what you try to discover and people that try to discover you as the star you are?
Yeah.
All right, run it. All that shit.
You want me to run it right now?
That and your eyebrow connect.
I know you're not taking a video or picture of black food and chicken.
Am I?
Come on.
He is. My bad. So yeah, LA was dope. And y'all gotta listen to the show because I'm gonna talk about it more on air.
All right.
Shout out to you. Conquering driving in LA.
I loved it.
What about the traffic? Is it bad as they say it is?
No.
It's not?
No. People are dramatic. Maybe it's just me, but like, I don't know. I think it was just so beautiful that like I got caught up in the instead of being in there every day. Like, I don't care if I'm in my car right now for 45 minutes to go 10 minutes away.
I don't think that's anybody.
I'm looking at mountains, so it was cool.
Yeah, you got the punch. I bought it for everybody. So I bought a punch for everybody.
But yeah, LA was dope. If you're an actor, you need to.
I don't want to spoil anything, but I also want to know. For a fat girl, did you find any fat girl things in California, and are you gonna talk about it on air?
Yes.
All right.
I found a lot of shit.
Minute.
I was about to catch myself, but I'm like, I can't curse.
Jason, you going back in?
Yeah,
We got 1 minute, you guys. Got to be on the I-10 by 10. B, what's that playing right now?
This is How to Divide It by Makia Javon.
I swear, I have a musical crush on Makia Javon, and I said that live.
You lying.
Y'all not went on this today. Y'all, why you telling me I'm lying?
Because my braids.
You holding a hamburger.
My braids.
You holding a hamburger on the thing.
That's my IV, right? That's my profile page.
She started with, you got a blog. And they're like, yeah, I know.
Then when you go them, you got pictures of food. You got pictures of food.
We're not on this
You
now.
got pictures of food on there.
A bunch of pictures.
You got
a lot of
crawfish egg rolls, I think. You had like.
We on.
That was a long time.
See, so I went in depth, right? Don't play
That's
me.
good. That's good.
And we are back just like that. How did you like it? Welcome back to the Misbelief Radio Show. Listen live on WBOK AM 1230. I'm DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio. Woo, 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 woo.
Woof.
Barkity, barkity, bark. And as always, I keep a colorful cast of creative cool kids. You heard me? Who is this to my left side?
This is the Millennial Wesley Snipes. If he could sound and look this nice. That actor got more advanced Bradford. You heard me?
I'm Josef. You take man.
Hey.
And who's
No
that?
taxes, no taxes.
Who's that to your left side?
Rich J still. Keeping it real.
I'm just.
Pretty much.
Are you really doing the radio with
That's
chicken
too
anymore?
real.
Man, this is a black radio station through and through. Fried chicken and okay, the watermelon's on its way. And who's that in the booth? Hey, Oshun, who that is behind you? And you're also responsible for the McCarty's chicken up in this bed,
Hey.
right? True that. And who that is? Man in the board.
Watermelon. Oh! Why I came with some in the chamber this week?
Speaking of, so we've been doing on the Misbelief Radio Show. For the musicians who send us music and want feedback, we've been telling them whether it's loud or Reggie. If it's loud, that means it's a good thing. If it's that Reggie, that just means that it's regular. It could use some work. It could use a little more cultivation. You heard me. So what was that last song you played, Brian? And what y'all think? Was it that loud or that Reggie?
Loud.
That wasn't loud for me. We love my kid, Javon.
It was so loud.
It was loud. Check her out at Jazz Fest and at Essence Fest this year. You heard me. Shout out to local artists doing the damn thing. And then, before we get into our guests, we have a special co-host who just dropped in on us. Introduce yourself. You heard me.
It's Keeping It Black with India Mack.
The India Mack.
The India Mack.
Back from Utah.
Yeah.
Welcome back and still
being my black
India Mack.
Return
of the Mack.
Return of the Mack.
You're looking so colorful. Can I call you a colored girl? You got lots of different. No, I can't.
No colored girl.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you so much.
Jay still said no.
No.
Oh man, who you don't
He
believe
has like
me
a tinge of
or a
shade
lady?
in the nose.
It was a little shady?
Yeah.
No,
So it was shady?
no, come on. Why would I do that?
Do you want to do that?
No, I don't want to do that. No, you know what I want to do? I want to get into our first interview guest this segment. Y'all, you ready for it? You got the claps ready? Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise from your inner fat girl, Miss Natalie Tate. Hey, Natalie, welcome to the Misbelief Radio Show. How you doing?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Good. You may possibly be you may be like the most researched guest who has been on this radio show. We have people who come here, we always ask them the same first question, they be having no idea.
Right. But I know this how this goes already.
So,
but I would like an intro, so can I get that whole thing that you did for everybody else?
Give it to yourself.
I need like the, alright, who's here live?
Okay, and who this is to my right side?
Okay, it's Fat Girl Nat on the track by the Rat-a-tat-tat.
You was running from it. You was running from it. You gotta say it hard.
Okay, you're right about that. Let me see.
Try one more time. And who that is to my right side?
Fat Girl Nat on the track by the Rat-a-tat-tat.
On that ass.
On that ass.
Oh,
Yes.
Fat Girl Nat, I love it, man. Welcome. You have a misbelief. You already know how this goes. You have a misbelief story, yeah?
Not really a story. I think it's everybody's story. You know, kind of snuck next door to get the.
What neighborhood?
Uptown, 17 Ward.
Word. Okay.
Were you climbing the trees?
I wasn't climbing trees, absolutely not. I can barely hop a fence, so.
Oh.
It's just kind of like a wait next door type of thing.
True. Okay, well, you're already inducted. You already know what it means. You are a millennial.
I am.
I'm not going to ask you what year. It ain't their business what year you was born in, but you're a black millennial here in New Orleans, and you run a food blog.
I do run a food blog.
You're in the Fat Girl. You supposed to drop it. I thought you were going to say, yeah, I run a food blog. You're in the Fat Girl.
Okay, I can do that.
How long you been doing it?
It's going on 2 years. Two years this year.
Mm-hmm.
I started March 23rd of 2015.
Okay.
2015, possibly 2016.
What made you want to start a food blog?
It was more of, it started as my personal page. I go out to eat a lot.
I noticed that.
So, it was
damn,
where...
she can't cook at all.
Right.
Don't do that.
Oh, come on.
That's what it is too. So it's more like my mom didn't cook, so that's what we do. We go out to eat. So
Cheryl can't cook?
What?
Cheryl can't cook?
Now you know she can't cook.
Oh, I didn't know.
You've never seen her bring anything to a party.
This is true.
Everything from Rouse's. But anyways, so on my personal Instagram page, it became like more food on it. And it's like, all right, like you look fat. So I just made like a separate page where I can just like post strictly food. So it's more of like a Finsta. Finsta, you get like a fake Insta.
Mm-hmm.
Some you just like make for yourself. Like it was more like a hobby. So.
But the hobby turned into a brand, yeah?
Right. People just started to follow, and when I wouldn't post, they would say, "Why aren't you posting on your inner factor?" I'm like, I don't know. Like I got my own stuff. I got my own Instagram too. So after a while, like, I got into like marketing and PR, and I saw how I could use Urinary Factor as a way to show my skills, or pretty much like, that makes sense.
Marketing the brand, absolutely.
Right, and I'm like, I can do this. So like, let me just put myself on. Like, and I just did it through Urinary Factor because I want to do other things, but I see this is working for me. So it's working, it's easy, and I know how to be the best at it.
Okay.
You know, so I'm gonna be the best at it. So I'm more of just like working at. So my resume, it'll show like what I've done for the factor, but that's me. So.
But we'll talk about the resume and the other things you want to do a little bit later. But
cool.
I was trying to start a fat girl fight. I haven't seen a good fat girl fight. I
heard you be a messy. So I'm like, I'm like, it would be my cousin. Like,
I ain't seen a good fat girl fight in a long time. I'm just saying. So
wait, you seen a fat girl fight?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've all seen it. We've all seen a fat girl fight.
I think you're talking about a different type of fat girl.
Okay. I thought all fat girl fights were created equally, but apparently some fat girl fights is better than the other ones. I don't know. I ain't got the pay-per-view. I just get the regular fat girl fights on the street. Apparently, but you guys did not have a fat girl fight. You had a fat girl collaboration.
Yeah. Oh, we did. We definitely did.
Okay, tell me more about it.
So I have heard of Fabolous before. I actually love it because in this city specifically, there are very few Black female food bloggers. Like, we have so much competition from other food bloggers of other races that have these hundreds of thousands of followers, and I personally love to see a young Black woman doing something, and you know,
you want to pull her hair out?
No.
Oh man.
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I have all these fantasies. I'm gonna start my own Finsta.
And I definitely told on you earlier too.
What you told her?
I told her
that. You guys that listen, this is my cousin, by the way. Yeah, the fat girl, blood cousin. I don't care if she gets in the fat girl fight. We all get in the fat girl fight, you know.
Ooh, they can have. Ooh, you know what? Y'all can have like a sexy fat girl fight, like on a bunch of pieces of bread.
Didn't that tell you?
and then people actually serve hamburgers that y'all were fighting on, and men would buy that.
Is he a what?
Look at that. He is very. Look, he like.
Would men buy that?
I heard and women, because women have girl crushes too.
Yeah, men would buy it. Hamburger said, we're gonna plan this.
Look it out for Joe's face right now.
We're gonna
you
talk about this pay-per-view fat girl fight a little bit later, but you know, but honestly, you guys
making it rain.
Oh my God!
Making it rain, relish on them.
We throwing pickles at them. No.
See, I didn't even see the sexy version of that when he said fat girl fight.
Pickles.
I just thought some subtle thug stuff like you know, like Jay Steele might just take her fry and just eat it in her face, and then Natalie looked back and said, "You know what? You gonna take my fry? You know what? I'm about to put extra salt up on your burger."
Wait, that's funny. Like that's funny.
And then they start throwing ketchup and mayonnaise at each other. I'm like, man, fat girl fight.
Well, that went low.
But instead,
my brain went to like 2 600-pound like oiled women. Just
see, you don't want with the messed up mind.
Oh.
Where were we when mine is the less sexual? Come on.
All right. So, but for real though, you guys had a collaborative moment. I want to hear some more about it.
We did. So we actually met up, and there was a food truck park that I mentioned on the show before.
Yeah,
just open, right?
Deja Vu Truck Park. So we decided to meet up and go there and try some things. It was very interesting. We had a good time together. The place itself they're new.
Right. Did they have the grand opening or was it a soft opening?
It was their grand opening.
They had a grand opening?
It was their grand opening. Today was their grand opening.
How many food trucks?
I've seen about like 4 food trucks.
Right.
Yeah, and by the time
we...
she got there, though, it was like 2 left because they started selling out and it was early in the day.
Oh.
But we had a good moment. Like, we talked, and we kind of talked about, like, both of our brands and how she got started. And I wanted to ask you on air, too, Natalie. Where do you see your blog going? And how do you hope to, like, impact other people or other women that may want to do this very same thing? Because there's a lot of people... There's a lot of girls that I know in particular that have this love for food, have this love for cooking, but they feel like, that's silly. I can't be a foodie. Like, what does it mean to be a foodie to you, and what do you want to...
And y'all watching on Facebook, if you listen on the radio and not watching Facebook Live, you gotta see that she got to lick her fingers and when she answered the question.
Man.
Go for it.
The reason why y'all haven't heard her voice for like 5 minutes is I've been killing that chicken like Jurassic World.
That McCarty chicken, when she says there's a fat girl on the inside, she means that.
No facts.
So yeah, where do you see the blog going in the next few years? You talked about PR.
Next few years. Next few years. That's a hard question because I don't have anything set right now, but I'm like very confident behind it. If I choose to put the work in it, like faithfully, like just keeping it, I just know where it could go. Like I don't want to jinx. I just feel like few years, let's say like 4 years, not 2, but let's say 3. 3 years, I'll be. You know, in fact, I won't be doing it anymore. Like,
you want to move on to something else?
No, somebody else is going to be doing it. Like, it's going to be bigger.
It'll be a brand that is operating
much
itself,
bigger.
and you won't even have to be the actual
Right. So I think by 25, like, I shouldn't be working, like, this hard. I feel like I have to step back a little bit. But you're in a fat girl. Like, because I just want to do so many other things. So it's like, you know, fat girl can be popping, like, that's going to be...
It'll be a full blog that will have employees and people that won't even
I don't even know. It could
you.
be like I want a food truck that's coming. Like I have to have a food truck. Like,
really? Wow.
Like it just gets like it's like you know like little levels. Like food
I'm curious. What kind of food would be in your food truck?
The best of everything.
The best of everything.
The best of everything.
Okay.
Because people be like, okay, what's your favorite cuisine? I'm like yeah, of course I'm gonna get asked that question, but it's like I don't really have one. I like everything.
Are you down?
And I'm not even there. I want to like start trying Thai food, you know, like Indian food. So,
do you cook at all?
I want to, I cook now because I'm just like, I'm a college student, like I'm broke, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right, I can't really
Cook
eat out
that
too
ramen
much.
real good, huh? That ramen.
Oh, I just ate like ramen in the cup for the first time on spring break.
Oh, it's so good though.
It's so good.
But wait, they have all kind of recipes, and they have restaurants now that take the little ramen in a cup and they doctor it up. So they have all kind of.
It's just like like noodles. I do like the ramen noodles. I never did the one in the cup. I do the ramen, but not the cup. I'm like, how do I cook this? But nah, it was so good. Like we cut up.
That's real like fat girl stuff. She like so good at that cup of ramen.
Yeah, that's going on the gram soon. That meal. But,
hey, speaking of the gram, tell them where they can follow you on the gram.
Oh, your inner fat girl, exactly how you would expect it to be spelled.
Okay.
Inner fat girl. That's
I tried to instigate a fat girl fight. It didn't work. All right, Bash, you have some questions for the fat girls.
You talk about getting into other things. What are some things that you would like to add to? You said to both fat girls, not to your brand, to your fat girl joints. That's not already there, that you dream, that you could see it going towards.
Oh, is that my cousin? Look at her. Hey, Angelina.
Hey, Angelina.
I just had to say hey.
Hey, cousin. We sure do take a pause for the cause. What up, cousin? Watching from
cousin.
Arkansas.
All right. What I could not for just okay.
Because you said you want to do other things. So I'm interested in some of those other things as well.
I want to start showing my style. Like I think I be kind of first sometimes.
Sometimes you be first.
You know,
yeah,
like,
you do.
I be chilling or whatever, but like I really want to be able to get comfortable showing like my style. Like it's hard to kind of like show yourself sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, like that's something I battle with myself. So like in fact, it's kind of like a way for me to get comfortable with who I am. So it wasn't always as easy for me to like even post. I'm like, but now I'm starting to like show more of like me. People get like gravitating towards like my personality because it's genuine. That's like what people always compliment. I think why the vlog is so fire. I say that because that's how I look at it, like it's not like the best, but it's like it's cold. Like
it's the best.
That's how I feel because I'm just being myself. People always comment, oh, like it's so authentic. Like you can tell it's you. Like you're not trying to be somebody you're not. that's like where I differentiate myself. Everything.
So I always thought that you come off like you know, I've already really sure yourself.
People think that, and I'm just like, that's so crazy. That's lovely.
Didn't you get some superlatives in high school? Am I making that up?
Superlatives?
But then I mean, like you were very well liked. You were.
No, I'm popular. I'm popular.
You're very well liked in high school. Yeah.
I am. But it's just like if you're cute, you're like.
I thought it was personality.
Like
I mean.
People don't really know me like that. Like,
really?
No.
I thought that you just seemed like such a fun
it's
and.
That's like I
let
go
people
out.
see that. Yeah, you.
I go out I go, but they don't like know me. You know, if you're cute, like you have a lot of friends. Like people are like shallow like that. So they don't really know me, but through my Instagram, people can kind of get that. Like a sense of me. It's only just it's like a slice of me, you know. So that's really like You're in Effect was an image that I created, or just a little bit of me. You understand what I'm saying?
That's what you want to share with people.
What I want to share. So it's like this image. Like it's not always me. I gotta like be clean cut. So that's just like. That's why it's separate. It's Your Inner Fat Girl. It's not really like me. It's my inner fat girl. Okay. A cute like the girl next door type of thing, but that's like not me.
I got an inner fat girl as well. Her name is Saisha.
Whoa!
Yeah,
what? Okay. How you spell Saisha? Saisha. Don't tell anybody else that. Keep that to yourself.
I can't have an inner fat girl named Saisha.
Keep that to yourself.
She loves McCarty's chicken. And she loves it when they deliver it to the radio station. It's her favorite thing ever.
I totally understand that.
Oh my God. So what's something that you would like people to know about you that might get misconstrued or might not get known since you said that?
Why is it so crazy? I've been asked that so many times, but I really don't want to say.
Oh, I've been. I
can say it. I'm about to say.
So like something like intimate conversation with somebody, like something personal.
Okay, well, what kind of shit on the radio?
I'm trying to see like what I could share. What's that question again?
What's something that like you were talking about wanting people to get more of your person, more of Natalie. What would you want people to know? Whether it's through your inner fat girl or just something that people wouldn't usually know about a cute girl with a fat girl on the inside. Could you pause on the chicken? Facebook Live, see you just shoving chicken in your mouth. I love it. By the way, it works out for my brand, but I'm sorry.
I'm gonna just say that there's more to me. There's more coming.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Oh, yeah. I'll be trying to get the scoop. Okay.
That I'm into like my style. I can say that.
Like fashion?
Yeah.
Did I mention that you went to intern for New York Fashion Week?
I did.
Was it last year?
I did. That was 2 years ago.
2 years ago. And it was just.
I went to New York recently. It was like with my school for something, but not for New York Fashion.
But you that was just opening the door for you getting into the industry.
I be working, yeah.
You trying to go into styling, designing? Come on, I'm trying to figure it out. What is that you want to do?
Styling.
I thought she was going to model. I was like, man, she's doing it. She's going for it. I always knew she could do it.
Come back.
Okay.
No. People want me to do that, but I'm trying to steer away from it. Somebody asked me.
It's so expected for a pretty girl.
It's so expected, and it's like I get that I can do it. Like, because I'm gonna get comfortable. It's hard to show yourself in front of a camera. And like in a certain kind
of the cameras.
But like I don't even show what I really want to show. I always turn myself down. I feel.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta get comfortable.
So then, where you trying to go in the fashion industry?
I have my style. I don't want to style nobody like how they dress. A good stylist is able to look at somebody's style and dress them as they would dress themselves, but better. Not as like a lot of stylists, they look at their own style and they dress chicks how they would dress, and it's like that's not that person. You can tell that they like knocking with the outfit. It's just like poor styling, but that's what people think it is. But I know the difference, so I'm into it.
Me too.
Okay.
Me too.
You can't dress. You can't dress. You like I would dress. I can't dress like me like you would dress.
Right, and it's funny when you consult a stylist. Sometimes they'll say, "Oh, send me a picture of you," and then they're like, "Oh yeah, I can style you." How can you style me? You don't know me. No. You need to ask me some questions.
Right.
You need
to know that person.
And you should blog about that, about the process.
Coming soon.
Okay.
That would be really.
I appreciate that.
Indian Max bodysuit is all over the place. I love it.
It's everything. It's like colorful, feathery.
You're a firecracker.
Yes, she
Ooh,
is.
man.
And on that note,
I know that
y'all.
for your style.
Yep, she hits it. On that note, y'all.
I like her. She's coming back.
We can take a break. Thank you so much. One more time, at Your Inner Fat Girl on IG. And then look out for what's coming next for my cousin Natalie Tate.
Right.
Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for the chicken. Thanks for the chicken.
That chicken. That chicken was your co-guest on the interview. She was like, yeah, me and the chicken gonna talk to you.
I like your intro though on the rat-a-tat.
Oh, did you like that? That was so sweet.
I wanted to drop a trick man beat like, hey,
don't do that.
Yeah.
Take a break and run.
Move ready. It's Mack on the rat-a-tat.
In the meantime, we're gonna take a break and play, some songs. What you got, Brian? We had somebody call and requested some music?
My cousin on that gym?
What up, Chris from Uptown? What do you want to? Oh, dope, man. Shout out to I.D.I.G. I think on the 15th of April, myself, I.D.I.G., Raheem Gillespie, Cool Nasty, will be at the Blue Nile for I.D.I.G.'s birthday. It's going down on that's a Saturday after the radio show. The 15th.
I thought her swag was going to be
The 15th is going to be a dope little event. So you got the I Still Love You by I.D.I.G. There it is, y'all. Listen, stay tuned to the Misbelief radio show and don't get none on ya.
None. What's up, Megan? What's up?
Megan, we need to hook up. We need to go and get that cornbread snowball. For real.
Who doing cornbread snowball?
We're going to get that.
Yeah, I saw that cornbread snowball.
We're going to get that.
I don't know
They
about
have,
that one, man.
well, Megan and I, we have connections to snowball.
You want to take
We
it?
try anything.
You got to rest,
Now, see when it comes to snowball.
Just kind of
Megan, bring her.
yeah, just don't like.
Okay,
cover
so
the
we
sound.
have what's called Crescent City Snow, and so she went around to different snowball
Megan, I saw her today.
in the greater New Orleans area. So yes.
So who we think
What?
I don't think anybody did the best one.
So later,
But I
we
have.
are going to have, actually sooner than later, we're about to have one of the most epic.
Boy, you so light skinned, you fluorescent in this light.
Actually, I do my own white balance for cameras. I just show up. We don't even need a white sheet. I stand there, camera's white balance. But we about to have a cupcake eating contest. All right. With FatGirlNola and a fat girl. Okay. So it's about to go down up in here on the low though. All right. So y'all come and tune in. It's about to get. It's about to be a what? Fat girl fight.
You so silly.
I'm gonna be swinging my arms like this, and if you get hit,
Come on, we got the what? The two songs?
You gonna eat now or later?
Okay, we're about to have a fat girl.
You gonna eat now or later?
I'm over.
Ooh.
Here's the fat girl fight I was waiting for.
So this is what we're gonna do. Each of you has 6 cupcakes.
Wow.
Whoever eats all of their cupcakes first wins. It's fine. You ready?
Hold on.
Hold on. Let me come back.
Wait, ladies, hold on. Excuse me. Excuse me, coming through.
Bad girl.
Excuse me, coming through. Hold on. Wait, before you get it started. Excuse me.
Anyway.
Let me get by you right quick, Ryan. No, you gotta move out the seat. You just gotta scoot the seat over that way. Yeah.
Standing right here.
Thank you, bro.
Girl. Standing at full feet.
Here's the fat girl fight I was waiting on, you guys.
All right, y'all. The lightest fight we about to have this year.
Stop it. I don't want no hair pulling. Okay, maybe a little bit of hair pulling.
Ready? Set. Go. Don't eat the paper. They all have paper on it.
If you eat the paper, it's plus points.
Maybe if you eat the paper, it's more points.
No, don't eat the paper.
Jessica looking like she might have a cavity. Them sweets are getting to her.
Fat girl.
And a fat girl taking her time eating bit by bit.
Fat girl.
And a fat girl says, I'm in this for the long haul. Jessica is eating this like a woman possessed.
I see that chocolate coming through on y'all. Y'all melanin is popping.
Let's shout out to the eyebrows for a minute. The eyebrows do look nice as this fat girl contest go hard.
Just got one left.
Oh, Jessica. Oh, she was going ham. But
Jessica can do it.
Can she do it? Has she burnt herself out?
Go.
You can do it.
Come on, Jessica.
Come on, Jess. Come on. Come on.
Your metabolism. Come on, Natalie. Your metabolism.
Eating all that shit.
Wait, is that a drink? Is that a drink?
Oh, is it a tie? Is it a tie? Oh, man. God damn it, not a fat girl tie. How do you break a fat girl tie?
All right, check this out.
And we have a fat girl tie.
Right now, we need to settle this. We need to have like put a piece of chicken out and whoever.
Both of them win, man. Check out FatGirlNola and you're in the Fat Girl on all social networks, man. Shout out to both of them, man.
Black girl magic, you dig? Black woman.
That's how you go in for your brand.
You need to see the Misbelief nails. She got her nails painted Misbelief color for the show. Check that out.
Oh, that's pretty.
You might not have, girl. Just go with it. Just say yes. See?
A DJ saved my life.
Just ruined all my good jokes.
There's a Dino Moonflower, yeah?
DJ. India, you need to get on this Dino Moonflower.
We do love us from India, man. I mean,
All right, Jessica. Matt Tizzle said you killed that. What up, Dapper Dan? I see you in the building, brother. 7th of April, Blue Now. Ari Jackson, we got you, baby.
did I say the wrong date?
If you did, then we corrected it.
What's the date?
The 7th of April.
7th, I said the 15th. Who's that corrected? Is that Ari?
Who's on the 15th, DC?
It don't matter who's on the 15th. It's the 7th. It's me, Ari, Raheem, Cool Nasty, and I normally have. I'm better about the dates. I'm better. Man, also Levy up next. Come on, let's move it into the
Girlfriends there through thick and thin.
I can't talk too much because it's about to come up.
Yeah, you know that chocolate fudge be the worst.
Okay, if you don't want that juice, go in there and see if they have some water in the cooler.
I like that shirt, Brian.
Thank you. I used to shirt.
Yeah, blue is my favorite color, especially the pastel blues. Oh, trust me, I'm wearing my pink for Easter. Pink. You wearing all white?
Yeah.
I'm wearing pink and blue.
All right, Natalie, you leaving?
Stick around. Is that your laptop? The blue laptop?
No, that's
Leak.
Oh, that's mine. Yeah.
So, how did you feel about that contest?
Hey, two beautiful women, tan down chocolate cupcakes.
I think it was rigged. Two light-skinned women tying. That sounds like a rigged thing. All right. So you tell me both of them are winners. So light-skinned people always win.
together we can. I'm just happy they didn't ask me to be no fat girl. Because I would have felt some kind of way.
It's alright, Oshun. We'd have put fruit down there for you.
Thank you. I would have ate that.
Like,
Thank you. Why is it so hot here?
black people accumulating. And that McCarthy's chicken was steaming.
It was steaming. Did you get yours?
Not yet,
No,
not yet.
We got you.
Not yet. I've had them before.
Oh, yeah. I said some out of braids earlier, India.
Look, when she came to sit down, I was like, now, let me see if she gonna sit on these braids. I was waiting for her. But she was ready.
Yeah, I ain't see it whip it to the side yet because I know they're heavy. I was like, how she gonna do this?
Actually, they're not heavy. People think braids are heavy.
They're heavy for me. It's not for us to have rods, but it's heavy for me. I'm used to having like this. I'm giving a braid to back.
Yes. They're heavy to me.
Brian, how much more we have left on the song?
We don't.
All right, we're going in. All right, y'all, time to roll up. All right, where's Jessica? Tell her, come on.
What we need?
Jessica, we got no time.
Table, a song. Give me a song, please. A song. Come on, Jessica. What's this? The same song? Let that song play.
No,
Let the song play. Let the song play.
Yeah. Let it go.
man, you should have asked for your callback music.
You said what?
Should have asked for your
We already started playing. I don't want to cut off whoever song was in the middle of it.
No, so before that, you should have said, give me a song. Should have said, play my intro music and my theme music.
I don't know if Brian be on that.
He knows the theme song.
Yeah, but the whole.
Yeah. Next time. That blue on you, India. Blue indigo. Blue India.
Welcome back to New Orleans, India.
If I had a lipstick color, I think it would be blue though. Either blue or money green.
Money green.
Ooh, I like money green.
Money green indeed.
I
like marijuana green. Me personally, but money green is just.
Well, you know, marijuana got different greens.
That's why.
You know what? If we drop a misbelief line, it's gonna be
sometimes be brown.
Misbelief gold and marijuana green. I got it.
Misbelief gold and marijuana green.
Yeah, that's what it is. How did I end up in Utah? I got in a car. You want the real reason? Okay, so now I'm actually, and this might be going too far deep in, but I was having some real life mental issues, right? Right. But it was on the inside. Nothing had surfaced yet, so I need to get away from everything. And I'm actually I'm healthier now. I'm not at 100%, but I'm not ready to come back. So that was the real reason why I left, and I just happened to pick Utah. It's very beautiful, actually. It's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. No, I'm talking about landscape-wise. I'm not talking about people. But you can find beauty in anything. But when I just go drive down into the canyon and I see all of this magic around me, like it's powerful and it's transformational.
The weather?
Oh, I've never been afraid of cold. I lived in Chicago.
Oh, you're good then.
Yeah, it's nothing compared to Chicago.
Yeah,
because it's high desert, so it's during the day it's hot. Even the day after it's snow, it's hot. So.
But you about to finish your program soon, right?
Yep, I'm in a master's program, getting my master's in fine arts and arts administration.
And you're coming home.
Coming home.
Yes, coming home doing big things.
1 minute left. You want to share his mic?
Yeah, we can share a mic because I actually. Oh, we'll see.
This is Ebony and Ivory over here, y'all.
I was listening to some of his music on the way here, so yeah.
And radio from them.
Huh?
Hershey's cookies and cream.
You don't have any. You don't have radio edits on your music yet?
Cookies and cream.
Hershey's, girl. Better recognize.
Huh?
He got one.
Better smile. We got a smile from Face to Face Realty.
What? No, some musicians they don't do radio.
I believe that's right. Smile from Space. Who is smile from?
Pop like music. Huh?
That's what's on his shirt. Did you just smile randomly? Oh, baby, I was talking about what's on his shirt.
They have a couple of people who say.
But you can do what it say.
They don't have radio edits. Don't know.
You can smile by smile. Mads don't smile. So yeah, there you go. You laugh a lot. You don't smile. What's up, Kenyatta? Kenyatta Reed in the building.
I'm sorry.
Kelsey Brooks in the
DC
building.
could sing for real, so why he's fronting, I don't know.
And we're back, you guys. We're back. Welcome back to the Misbelief Radio Show. You are listening live on WBOK AM 1230. Hopefully you listen to the podcast available on iTunes and at themisbelief.podbean.com. Me? I'm DC Paul the Millennial Centennial.
Who?
Hey!
DC Paul the Millennial Centennial.
Who? What? Whoa!
Oh my God!
They don't ever will get the sound effects in on time at no other part in the show, but all of a sudden, for my intro, they won't give me the okay. Impressive, beautiful Brian. That's fine. Who this is to my left side?
This is that actor guy, Mr. Bat. Spelling Mr. out if you want to get it right. Don't get none on you as usual. Bib life. You dig?
You heard me.
You heard me.
I'm waiting for your booze to come in like mine did. Okay, that's fine. Who's this to my right side?
It's Keeping It Black with India Mack.
Boo.
Yeah. No.
Oh my God.
I hate it. She's been trying to stay my way all day, but
treason.
It's okay.
Treason is what it is. Baz, who that is to your left side?
I don't know.
It's just still Keeping It Real, the Millennial Ava DuVernay.
Okay.
Oh my God.
That was
okay,
right.
who that is in the booth behind? Who that is in the booth?
Oshun!
And who else is that in the booth? Okay, cool. And shout out to Ugly Brian. I hate him. I hate him all kinds of ways, all up and down and sideways. I hate him so much. All right, fine. All right, Ugly Brian. What was the last two songs you played?
You got something by a guest DJ.
He did something.
Oh my God, Brian!
can't. He's fired.
What's going on?
He's fired.
He's on fire.
You usually have a comeback, DC.
Fired.
I'm very
Because
you're disappointing me right now.
I really
You're
don't
really letting me down.
Because beautiful Brian, I don't normally have to do that with him. I didn't know he was such a mean girl. You know what I'm saying? I thought that it was gonna be. That's fine. So
Beautiful Brian gave you a look like, should I reply to that mean girl remark and let him live?
Let me live. Cause don't. Damn it, Brian. You know what? What was the last song you played? You want all of these parts? What was the last song you played? Then I'm finna call you the N-word. Okay. Straight. Oh, damn it, Brian. Okay, what was the song before that? I'm finna. What's the song before that?
That was a request by a person uptown, and that was Ari's.
Okay.
Shout out to Ari.
Brian said, first off, screw your jokes and act sure you claim.
He not having it.
I'm trying to reclaim my show because I feel out of control. I like to be in control, and I don't like when I lose control. I got it. Now shut up. Now, this is our second interview here on the Misbelief Radio Show. On this episode, you guys.
Yep.
You better get the claps ready. While you want to make jokes and things, make some noise. Our musical guest, Mr. A.Levy.
Woo!
Yeah. You go by Austin Levy or A.Levy?
Whatever you want to call
No,
me.
man.
I go by A.Levy.
A.Levy. I thought so, man. How you doing, bro?
Fantastic, man. I'm in a cool place amongst all y'all wonderful good people. Y'all got food and snacks.
Yes.
We got the fried
Cool
chicken and
gummy
the drinks
bears
and
and
things.
all
Man.
that.
Welcome.
I'm getting cultured in here.
Welcome to the Misbelief Radio Show. This is how we doing WBOK. This ain't how everybody knows WBOK, by the way. Just us.
Because we're the best damn talk radio show in New Orleans. That's right.
In the world.
So, you from New Orleans, yeah?
Yes, sir.
You know what a misbelief is?
Yeah, I had some in my backyard.
Really?
You were privileged.
Privilege, man.
Oh my God.
What neighborhood, son?
Gentilly.
Oh, represent. Yeah.
That's not even fair. So you could just wake up and just say, I just feel like having misbeliefs today. And just say
It was a
them.
great life. What can I say?
What can I say?
If I grew up like that, I wouldn't have to go to college. I would have just been, that would have been my life. I would have just been eating misbeliefs instead of doing other things. That's just what I would have did. Cause that's how much I love them. But welcome to the Misbelief Radio Show, Austin Levy.
I feel welcome, man.
Yeah, man, cool.
Yo, bless me with some parties, man.
Happy to have you here finally. Were you one of the guests who didn't want to fill out the form? Some of our guests was hating the form.
Nah, nothing wrong with the form. You know, you gotta have structure. Structure
All
is
right,
important in
there you
life,
go.
man.
This man said he got a government
Well,
job
thank
when he
you.
ain't doing his music, man. How long you been doing music?
All my life.
All your life?
About 17 years.
Professionally?
Yeah, professionally.
Okay, dope. I'm checking out your website. That's alevyworld.com. It says you on tour.
Yes, sir.
Right, you hitting Brooklyn on the 6th of April. Huh? That's in a few days. You
Yeah,
been
a
on
few
somewhere,
days,
man.
man. This weekend coming up.
Nice. So you hitting up the northeastern part of the city right now? The state, the country.
Something. Yeah, one of them. Yeah, that's what I'm headed to, man.
Okay.
Headed to the cold.
Nice. So what are your plans after that, man? You coming back to the city doing the festival? You gonna drop something?
I'm coming back, man, and I'm gonna chill move when I'm back at home, and then I'm with the running gun when I'm out on the road. I come home, do the family thing, and do the studio thing. I got a bunch of other businesses and all that wonderful stuff on the side, man. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be good.
I can tell from the flyers you gave me for the album. It looked like a $80 million bill, $80 million check.
It was, man. You can go to church with that right now.
Because it was.
I've been lied to before now. I take it right to the bank. No, but that's great marketing because it's very eye catching. Definitely, yep. Show it to us.
Oh,
Very eye catching. You heard me. alevyworld.com. 1825 Tulane.
1820. Oh, you off from New Orleans.
That's all in the details. All in the
Definitely in the
details.
details. This is dope, man.
And the QR code actually works.
I was just gonna ask you that, bro. This is great marketing, man. So other than music, what you said you have your hand in a bunch of other things. Is there anything like this? Are you doing marketing?
I did a little bit of
printing?
everything, man.
Yeah.
Throughout my lifetime, I installed
Is this your phone
snowballs.
number?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Yes,
You say you sold snowballs.
sold snowballs.
So would you be about tasting that cornbread snowball that
cornbread?
India Mack said
Hey, why not,
cornbread
man?
They
is
put
fire.
real cornbread on the top
with it.
too.
I'm with it.
I mean, you sold them, so I'm gonna just rock with your choice there.
I try anything once, man.
I feel that.
All right.
Keep going though. We got the list.
Let's see. The list. Yeah, I did that. Did taxes for about 3 years.
Oh, wow.
That was a
Joe Black.
terrible
tax.
decision. Terrible decision.
Ooh.
Never
Really?
do that. Never do that. Yeah.
Well, y'all people
This
had-
is what the tax
Keep
checks
on
look like
shooting.
though
This
when
is
you
what
get them.
checks look
Yeah,
like.
they do it.
When you get a check, they
United
look like
States
this.
Treasury sure does.
You know,
FEMA checks look
and
like
of course,
this.
I got the Hut Studios, got the Squares T-shirt brand line and all that good stuff, and
Nice,
I do a
man.
lot of recording and rap. I do a lot of stuff.
How would you describe your music?
Great. No.
Yeah.
I would consider myself a lyricist. A lot of other people consider me a lyricist. You know?
Okay.
And I try and mix it up. You know, I do some of the turn up stuff for the younger people because there's only one way certain people want to consume music. So I give it to them in a way they consume, that they can consume it without actually hearing it. And then once they hear it, it's too, they already got you. So I do what they want to hear while staying true to myself.
Okay,
That's what
it is, man. Yeah, that sounds like you have a plan. You know where you're going. If you know how to grab people and then hold on to them, that's longevity right there, man. So the song "Reparations," that's your newest single.
Oh, that's the full album.
That's the full album. Oh, I thought that was a single. Was that also the name of the single you sent?
Yeah, that's a that is a song. Actually, that's the intro track on the album. But the song I sent you guys is "Loving You."
It's about me, except for the last verse.
Yeah, well, it's from New Orleans, so it's sort of, you know.
Not the last verse. You kind of played on.
I ain't play it, so you actually heard the song. So
Yeah.
I ain't not too bad.
What you like about the last verse?
Because the song is about I think what you said?
Take a mic.
Oh, the song is about him crushing on somebody. Then at the end, he like
spoiler alert.
Oh, no spoiler.
Yeah, actually, let's let him hear it. Let's let
It's
him
about
hear
New
it.
Orleans.
Oh,
The
okay.
girl was New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
She took it personal.
Yes,
So
I
she's talking
did.
about her. She was
I was
like,
like, oh, this is, I like this. This kind of like me. And then I was like, he could have left that verse out.
I can't wait to hear this song. I can't wait to hear this song. Man, okay, so you're going to perform something for our Facebook Live audience as well, huh, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dope. Okay, so tell the people where they can follow you on social media, where we can get some more of your music, and where we can see you next live.
It's A.Levy World, everything. That's Black Planet, MySpace.
Not dude.
Black Planet first. You better
It's everywhere though. It was on there though. Once upon a time when
you gotta start
when
somewhere.
that existed.
Oh, Lord.
I've been A.Levy World for a very long time. Keep everything streamlined. But now Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter,
A.Levy World everywhere,
Instagram,
dude.
the website, SoundCloud,
Uniform.
everything.
You know where you're going with it. Tell me something. Are you a millennial?
I don't think so.
You born between 82 and 02?
Oh, I guess I am. I just made it.
Okay, cool.
Nice,
man. Nice. I like to highlight. You ain't got to be a millennial to do this show, but I do really enjoy highlighting the black millennials in the city that are doing things we're talking about, man. I feel like I've been a friend of yours on social media for like a long ass time, and we've never met in person before today, right?
Because I don't really exist. You know? I think that's what it is.
You're a figment of my imagination.
All of our imagination. Give it a
He's not
fever
even here
dream.
right now.
But guess what? The people who are watching on Facebook Live gonna see you perform live. They gonna know you're real.
Yes,
and in the meantime, people listening on the radio will hear what song?
Love You.
Love You by A.Levy. One more time, A.Levy. Follow him at A.Levy World on all the social networks, including Christian Mingle, Black Planet, and everywhere else.
All that.
Can you
Everywhere
spell
people
that?
get it. That's A-L-E-V-Y World.
With an O and an R.
.com with an O and an R. I'm
No
sorry.
Ebonics.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The right way. .com and also at A.Levy World on all the social networks, man. Thanks for coming, and we're gonna see you in just a moment in Studio 1230. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
In the meantime, Ugly Brian, you got his song queued up, yeah.
Really? Don't answer to that, Brian.
All right, y'all. Well, just stay tuned to the Misbelief Radio Show. Don't get nothing on you. And if you're watching on the Facebook Live, make sure you share this video because A.Levy finna go ham in Studio 1230. You heard me, uncensored, all the way.
A.Levy, get us the AOL messenger.
AOL, that's A.Levy World too. Man, since the 90s.
Man, what?
Didn't he go?
What's your two-way?
Nah, that's
Yeah, they took it down.
I had the money at that point when they had the 2
Missing it.
I did miss the joke. I was
She like, wait.
Hey, Miss Reed. Hey, Miss Reed. Still, I gotta catch you at the Sprint. Wait, is it Sprint or AT&T? I can't remember which one it is.
Miss Reed, we got, who else we got in the building? We also got Brittany Schaffner. What's up with your baby? Hope that's your name right.
Kiss Daniel for me. My Daniel.
And we also got Tillman Hardy in the building.
What's up, Tillman?
And Kenyatta said AT&T. Kenyatta.
Yeah.
That's my dog,
AT&T, I
Tillman.
knew it.
That's my dog.
You know, I'm Verizon to the death of me, but if I ever fall out with them, I'm coming to AT&T for the hookup.
AT&T is really good, but Verizon does have the best service.
I've been having that same number since I was in 11th grade. I can't shake it.
But you definitely can't shake it.
Don't zoom in on my booty.
You know, I didn't. I really didn't.
Inappropriate.
I did not do it. I thought you were gonna turn back and say something, but now I feel like I got to because you said it.
Don't point the camera at me.
Yeah.
You about to freestyle? You about to freestyle? Oh.
No freestyle. Studio 1230, man.
He have a real studio though. So this is like a step down. Ain't you about to freestyle?
You ready for this?
You got a whole studio and you making a. This is nice though. This is innovative.
Studio 1230, baby. This is what we do.
See, Miss Mack ain't been around in a minute, so she don't know.
Some of the best come to Studio 1230. Some of the best, DC.
What's happening?
Do not some of the best come to Studio 1230?
Oh, we have some amazing performances in these full small ass walls. Believe you me, people tears the house down. Come on, Brian, before I get it started. You all good to go? Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is. Make some noise for A.Levy.
Yeah! Somebody do a song for y'all called Reconsider. Y'all hear that? That's pretty loud. That's turn it up enough. I don't know, man. This one features a good homeboy, man, a dude named Sky Zoo from Brooklyn. Y'all remember Sky Zoo? One of the good lyricists. It's your weird Michael. We're gonna run with it.
I got older and retired from the ice like Gretzky, cause I see pour all around like flesh breeze. Livelihood is a steak, nigga, let's eat. And no, I'm never seeing defeat like obese on the interstate, escaping hell on earth. Man, there's not no vacation if your cell phone work. On the ground, mine are Einstein, Albert, Tom Hill, most wounds, some of them bitches still hurt. Throw dirt for what it's worth. Here goes the shovel, bullet cases, blood puddles, the ultimate rebuttal. Team will intervene if they mean it really love you. Green is all I need, plant seeds in the ghetto. I just dropped juice like exhuming the pharaoh. You be more enthused if you deuce knew better. How white girl can fake lips, but her mouth's real. And she got a little joke like silicone cells. She stay wetter than Camille playing ISO. Speak grammatically correct with no typos. People open up their pockets cause I touch souls. Profit with a profit in my pocket after my shows. Reconsider, tell them reconsider. Somebody please, tell them I'm that nigga. In New Orleans, I'm a beast and I'm getting bigger. Shout out to all y'all, cause you know we fucking with you. Come on, reconsider, tell them reconsider. Somebody please, tell them I'm that nigga. In New Orleans, I'm a beast and I'm getting bigger. Shout out to all y'all, cause you know we fucking with you. It's a long ride, make sure you got a saddle. Nas won the war, Jay-Z won the battle. Snakes approach, listen close for the rattle. Counterproductive the battle, tell them skedaddle. Don't matter the beats, I got it for the scholars of the street. It's a sign and if I'm on it, believe it is all heat, all me. Prodigal son of New Orleans, pralines. City small and fishy sardines. I'm rocking with the legendary Sky Zoo. Shout out to all y'all for this incredible view. Eat beats, found out rappers edible too. How I'm doing, bitch, I'm better than you. Cause I stay prayed up, my blessings are way up. Man, my stock is on fire, you taking them pay cuts. Man, it's time to spread love, it's the Brooklyn way. South Boston, crawfish and shrimp, A2 fake. Let's go, reconsider, tell them reconsider. Somebody please, tell them I'm that nigga. In New Orleans, I'm a beast and I'm getting bigger. Shout out to all y'all, cause you know we fucking with you. Come on, reconsider, tell them reconsider. Somebody please, tell them I'm that nigga. In New Orleans, I'm a beast and I'm getting bigger. Shout out to Misbelief, cause you know we fucking with you. Come on.
A.LevyWorld.com and A.Levy World. We need cheap ass sounds that we got. But look, so reparations are available on all the
everywhere.
platforms.
Spotify.
Check out A.Levy.
YouTube.
A.LevyWorld.com. Thanks a lot, bro. When he said he was a lyricist, he wasn't fucking around with y'all. No, that's what he meant when he said that. It's exactly Bye, Natalie.
Bye. All right.
Nice, man. And make sure you share this video, man. We're gonna be promoting this episode.
I got to meet the real rubber band man today, man.
Rubber band man, wild as a Taliban.
Man. All right, man. Thanks a lot. We
show him the wrist. Show him the wrist. I saw you hit the wrist one time.
Oh, that ain't nothing. That's an Invicta.
Yeah, it's an Invicta. That boy flashed out like he was from Harlem.
Yeah, it was a gift that I finally took the links out because I'm a small wristed person.
That's it. That's all. That's it. We got stuff to fill it with.
Because I didn't eat nothing all day. I've been working since 9 a.m. Yeah. That's what we do.
I didn't know he could have got me on this track.
I'm sorry. I thought this was my Dina moment.
Okay, go ahead.
No, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Go ahead, Effie.
Oshun. Bring the track. Come on.
And you know it's real. That just mean that you're being open. What up, Ansel Siobhan? I hope I said your name right, Ansel. Culture Pusher Mack. What up, baby? I love that name, Culture Pusher Mack. You know what I'm saying? Pulling that dope shit.
I know Mack. I just saw Mack like 2 days ago.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
You know all the Macks. Mack 10.
All the
Mack that was with like No Limit and
I definitely was a No Limit Mack fan, man.
See, look, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I was here for that. I used to cut school and go buy his albums.
No, huh?
Free download cards, man. I'm passing them out to everybody.
Bro, you got $80 million bills and gift cards and.
Hey, man. It feels like what's that show that be giving out stuff all the time? Oprah.
Oprah.
Like Oprah, but without the money, yeah. But you can download it directly to it. I don't know if I should be stuffing.
I mean, go ahead, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You know, you're occupied. You gotta keep your wrists real steady right now.
Yeah, bro.
I'm out of here.
It's hard to keep my hands like this.
Y'all had a soft run? I really would take one.
Oh, thank you, Miss Siobhan. I ain't gonna try your name too many times because I'm gonna fuck it up. But thank you. I'm glad I did get it right the second time. You out, brother?
I'm out of here, man.
Audi 5000.
Out of 5,000 going on. I know it's wrong.
One came in this bitch like Barry Gordy. It's alright though, this song is 12 days long, so we good.
English long ass song.
This is made for stoners, bitch. We ain't about to play Stop or the next song for a while.
It's a smoke break song.
Right.
Back to this beautiful Brian basket. Woo! Beautiful Brian baskets. That should be a. If you sell shit, you better pop me off with that title. All right. I didn't give a lot of people. I didn't give a lot of people their names. Keeping it black with Indian Mac. I didn't give a lot of people their names in this world.
Instead of gingerbread houses,
I'm about to sit by J still. I'm gonna come by you.
That's fine. Okay.
We losing a lot of air here.
Okay, go with yourself. What is that?
Well, no, you go back over there. You go over there.
I just don't like by Oshun. I don't like being by nobody. I don't like being by nobody else.
Oh!
Shout out to Raheem Gillespie.
Raheem.
And the name never changed.
Mary Jane!
That was good, honey. I'm proud of y'all.
Raheem is the millennial Rick James.
You may be on something right there.
Rick James was a rock star.
Oh, look at family. Is that right?
I know, right? This is the Misbelief family. Y'all look at this.
The Rick McCoy not here.
I know, huh? We missing one. We always missing one. We can't ever really.
We're back. Welcome back to the Misbelief Radio Show, ladies and gentlemen. You're still listening live on WBOK AM 1230. You can call us.
You dig?
You sure can at 504-260-9265. I'm DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio. Is that a call on hold?
Looks
Okay,
like
we're going to talk to him in a minute. I'm DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio. Who's this to my left side?
It's that actor guy, Martin Bass Bradford.
And to my right side?
Keeping it black with Indian Mac.
And to her right side?
Yo, what's Oshun?
And to her right side?
The photographer and extraordinary tour guide, Malik.
And over here to the left?
Hey, it's Jay still keeping it real.
And over there in the booth? Oh my God. So I guess the last song you just played was Mary Jane Love by Raheem Gillespie. Yeah.
Mary Jane!
That's my song.
We love that song.
That's like the best song
So
ever.
it's a good old 7-minute smoke break song for that ass right there. Check out Raheem Gillespie at Jazz Fest this year on the first Sunday of Jazz Fest, the Congo Square stage. I believe it's happening at 11:20 to 12:10 on the Congo Square stage, the first Sunday of Jazz Fest, the last Sunday of the month. You heard me. Brian, who's that on hold? Okay, he ain't ready for him. Okay, well, in the meantime, man, this is probably my favorite segment here on the Misbelief Radio Show. What's going on out here?
What's going on out here?
You heard me. It's where we talk about local talking points, news, topics, places, events, whatever's going on that interests us as millennials here in the city of New Orleans. I'm going to start with Malik because I feel like he got something to talk about. Malik, what's going on out here?
Well, thank you, DC. Next, we all know that tomorrow is April the 1st. So it's April Fool's Day.
Easter.
It's Easter. It's Resurrection Sunday. And it's Pigeon Town Steppers Uptown Second Line.
The second line, okay.
So the second line this Sunday will be Uptown. It's the Pigeon Town Steppers. So they will be on their water tender sale Uptown line. So it starts at 1 o'clock. So come on and check out the second line. This is one of the weather is supposed to be a beautiful day. It's probably going to be a lot of great vibes, a lot of great vendors. So just come out and have fun and enjoy the great people. And because I'm a Super Sunday, I'm definitely going to be close to 5 people.
Right, that's a sportsman's corner. And you check out the WWOZ website for, I hate shouting out other radio station websites, but check out WWOZ. They got a nice little thing called Taking It to the Streets, where they map out the second line route every week. And it's pretty cool. They tell you what time it starts, where it's going to be at, and all the good stuff. You heard me? So yeah, that's tomorrow morning for Easter, April the 1st. You heard me? Oshun, what you got, baby? What's going on out here?
Well, the only thing that matters, and should matter to all of you, is my birthday is April the 6th.
Yes.
And it's going to be the most fantastic day because I turned 33.
What?
And I'm going to be asking for all donations to contribute to my fund. I'm actually, this year, I was able to pay off 25, a lot of people don't know this, but I got a lot of my friends to donate to pay off 25 senior citizens tax bills that were outstanding in order for them to keep their homes. So,
Oh no, that's like,
it's something that I decided that
mighty Oshun.
Right, it was something that I decided that I had to do, and I was calling I was calling in favors and like, I know you work offshore, you got some extra money you ain't spending, can I have $100? So it was a lot of work, but I did it, got 25 of them paid off. So this year I think I'm going to dedicate my birthday to the cause. So if you would like to help stop gentrification in our own little way, because they're losing their homes because they can't afford them, holla at me. We're going to make this a real good thing. I also can put you in contact with them personally if you don't feel comfortable giving me the money, and you can get a receipt for your payment. So it's all good in the hood.
Is it tax deductible? It's not.
It's not tax deductible. It's something that you'll be able to write. It's something that you will be right.
Okay, well that's what's up. That's what's going on. Shout out to you, Oshun.
Thank you.
April 6th we will be celebrating you, and then you have a little event. Well, the event is private, but
yeah, the event. Yeah,
I look forward to you. You are very good at event planning, party planning.
It's gonna be so much fun.
And I. To say I'm not an Aries, I love me some Aries season.
It's the best, and I tell everybody it's the astrological New Year. It's time to cleanse yourself, get rid of all the extra baggage, come on in the room, sit down with the Aries, have a great conversation. We're very smart and kind of people.
It's usually great weather during Aries season, and some of my best friends are Aries. So.
And it's festival season, snowball season, caterpillars, well.
Springtime.
No, keep the
It's Misbelief season, that's true.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, well, it's coming up soon. Okay. But that's what's going on out here. Bats, what you got? What's going on out here?
What's going on with the crawfish? You know what I mean?
Man,
we got one story of 400 pounds of crawfish was stolen. We got another story where 18-wheeler carrying 30,000 pounds of crawfish made a bad turn and got stuck under the interstate. I'm like, whoa, like crawfish is just in the news and it's just like bad luck because it's too much. What's going on?
I know, man. So people stole all the crawfish from
In Baton Rouge, there's 400 pounds of crawfish stolen from a restaurant on Government Street. The hungry burglars snatched about 12 sacks from Pit and Peel between Wednesday night and Thursday morning.
How you don't get caught stealing 12 sacks of crawfish?
I don't know.
It got to be 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
If it's an inside job, you won't get caught.
They didn't hear you, Jay Still.
If it's an inside job, you won't get caught.
Or if it's multiple people.
That too.
The crawfish would be worth about $1,200, boiled based on the Pit and Peel price. Pit and Peel is consistently the lowest for boiled crawfish on the weekly crawfish price tracking service posted on WBRZ.com. The owner said he filed a police report and was viewing security video, etc., etc. And like I said, but it still tripped out. This happened in the same week that an 18-wheeler carrying 30,000 pounds of crawfish got stuck on the Interstate 35 out there and beyond. So I'm like, is it some bad, juju, some bad mojo going on with the crawfish or what?
Somebody's having a fire crawfish bro somewhere. I'm just trying to figure out where it's happening at.
Okay.
Hey. I don't care. It ain't my crawfish getting stole. I just want to reap the benefits of it, you hear me?
And then with the prices of crawfish right now, man, that's just giving back to the community.
Yeah,
because they already stealing from us with the price. I remember when it was 99 cents a pound. What is it?
When it was? 1996?
No, really.
When
I was in elementary school.
In his infancy.
In his infancy.
When I was in elementary school thing. Yeah, but in elementary school. But no, 99 cents, $1.99, but $6 a pound.
I feel like I remember $1.99, maybe $2.99. I don't remember crawfish being what it is now. But if all this crawfish getting stole, that means the price of crawfish is going to go up. And that's wrong.
Especially in this area.
You need to be giving it out for free.
I got a what's going on out here, you heard me? So the House of Blues is having a 90s throwback party tonight. Mama Vera from Community Book Center just stopped by and dropped off 2 tickets for her, you heard me? So we got more than 2 tickets. We got several tickets. Okay, so y'all give us a call at 504-260-9265 if you're looking for something to do tonight. After the radio show, the House of Blues is having a 90s throwback thing. And we got tickets for you. Call us, tell us the phrase that pays, you heard me, and we'll give them away to you. Just got to meet us here before 10 o'clock. Or we'll leave them at the House of Blues with your name on it. I'll do that. How about that? So call us 504-260-9265 if you want these tickets to the 90s throwback at the House of Blues tonight at 10. In the meantime,
get your shakedown before the Lord.
Hey. Before the Lord rises, shake it down.
Before Resurrection Sunday, but that thing wide open, you heard me? So saith the word. So, India Mack, keep it black. What's going on out here?
You know I always have to keep it black. So, last year I went to this place called Dough to Dough on the West Bank. They sell pizza and donuts, right? So it's Dough to Dough on the West Bank. But I'm about to tell you about a life-changing decision that they made. They are now on the East Bank, and they will be inside of Circle Food Store. Their grand opening is this Friday and Saturday, April 6th and 7th from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Go out and support them. My favorite thing on the menu is sandwiches, and they spell it sandwiches.
Really?
Yes. When I saw that, I was like, see, this was meant for me. So I'm glad they make that.
This was for
me. Okay, yeah. So they also have vegan options. So all of my vegan and gluten-free people, I still don't understand how you make bread without gluten, or I don't get all of that stuff. But if that's your diet and you have all of those restrictions, you can still go and eat that. And of course it's black owned. That's why I always keep it black. So anything I talk about is black. Go out and support them. I'll be there. FatGirlNola will be there. We will be getting donuts and pizza and eating them at the same time.
Together. We're going to make a sandwich out of the donuts and the pizza.
Yes.
All together.
That's 1522 St. Bernard Avenue, April 6th and 7th.
That's my birthday.
Yeah, that's your birthday and the day afterwards. So yeah, check them out. Dough to Dough. I like that. So pizza and donuts.
All right, I'm about that life.
Dough to Dough.
It's a fat girl heaven. I'll be there.
Yes.
Speaking of fat girls,
pants on.
You and Saisha?
Me and Saisha.
You can
actually just Saisha. She going by herself. I'm gonna be at home doing.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna let her eat dough to dough out of house and home. Speaking of fat girls, hey FatGirlNola.
Hey.
What's going on out here?
So, y'all want a little local, or y'all want a little elsewhere? A little bit of both.
You want some local?
We need some out here. We need the people locally to know what's happening.
All right, so I talked about it a little bit earlier, but today marked the grand opening of Deja Vu food truck, and it's located on Religious Street. The actual address is, you can find them on Facebook. It's not coming up, but it's Deja Vu food truck park, and basically they have 4 different vendors. But the thing about this place is that they sell out very quickly. So by the time I got there, 2 of the vendors had already shut down and left, and it was only like 1 o'clock.
Damn.
But my recommendations, they have hot boiled crawfish out there, and it was so good. Me and Natalie from.
How much of them?
That was the only thing. The price was horrible.
All right. So you're in the fat girl. One of your
we went out there and tried some stuff, and my favorite so far was this place called Bonafide. Which
I love them.
They almost killed myself.
They make a Nashville hot chicken sandwich that is to die for.
Yes, that is my FatGirlNola recommendation. Go to this park, go to Bonafide, and get the
Tennessee hot chicken sandwich. It's
so
this
good.
big, like, juicy chicken breast, and they fry it. They deep fry it, and then they coat it in hot chili oil, and they put it on a big bun, and they put pickles on it, and lettuce, and they give you, like, these big, juicy fries with it.
That's what we should have did. Oh,
it's so good.
It's 1681 religious.
Yep. Thank you, Oshun.
I got you.
Definitely, I love it.
But they stay open late. They have 2 big bars. And every time a ship passes by, because the ships pass by every so often, and they honk their horn, you get dollar shots.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's good to
and
know.
they stay open till, like, I think
2 in the morning.
2 in the morning. And it's beautiful.
That's cool. Shout out to Deja Vu. I've been meaning to check them out. Deja Vu Food Truck. It's a food truck park. 1681 Religious Street. And they be open from early to late.
Yeah, but you got to get there kind of early for some.
If
I'm telling you, they sell out really quick.
So is it that food trucks go there and park for just for a little bit and then pull off, or how? Like what's the setup?
Well,
there?
they park until they actually sell out. If they sell out, they can't stay.
Then they leave.
Yeah, then
Okay.
they leave.
And how many spaces for food trucks are there?
They had
or was it 5?
Soul Station, then they had the bar, then they had Bonafide, then they had Cocoa and Cream, which was completely gone by the time I was there. So I think it's enough room for 4 or 5, but they only had like 3 there at the time.
So I wonder, okay, that's going to be interesting to watch. And was there a space for DJ, performance, stage?
There was a very small space for performance. And then they have like this big seating area in the middle of the
Nice, okay. I'm going to have to go all the way up to Religious.
But you have to, and with this place,
it is.
It's going up yonder.
Up yonder.
Yeah.
But they give you options of different genres of food, like different flavors. So it's like Jamaican, crepes, crawfish, so if you come in with somebody who has special dietary needs, they may not eat the same thing you eat, but they can probably find something somewhere.
Oh, definitely.
I like it.
So with all this FatGirlNola's tips, what you're telling me is I should design No-Nola tours starting and ending at this food truck.
Okay.
Basically,
time.
you should.
That's what's going on out here, Deja Vu Food Park. I'm going to check them out real soon.
Yeah, do that.
Beautiful Brian, this person still on hold? Huh? You don't know how to drop the call? Okay. Okay, well, Oshun, what's going on out here?
Okay, everybody. You know my favorite monthly activity is Tutorial Trivia. This month is going to be on April the 9th, and they're pairing with Black Girl Giggles. So it's going to be, Geneva's going to be up there, and it's going to be, trivia, but with a funny twist. So it's April 9th, always the second Monday of the month, and it's going to be from 6, doors open at 6, and you can actually start everything at 7, but it's 6 to 9 altogether, and it's at the Three Keys at the Ace Hotel.
Nice. We had a lot of fun at the last Tutorial Trivia, and I really like when Geneva adds her flavor to events, man.
She's so competitive, too. Oh, my gosh.
At the last Tutorial, she was there, but she wanted to be on our team, and truth be told, we had an extra space for her, but no. You can't be on our team. Go find you a team full of stragglers that'll take you.
And they won.
And they won.
Isn't that Terry Coleman's babe?
Yeah.
Oh, and she did go to D-U.
D-U.
You know, I have to do it every show.
Every time.
To do it.
Terry was here. She
did.
I'm sure she did. You just shady like that.
You know, I love my DU like it, and it's not even my DU, but I just got love for it because of y'all.
You got caught up in the fact that she was telling you she's a professional trivia writer.
I was into
and
it.
after that, you didn't hear nothing else.
Like, man, you like who I want to be. All right, y'all. So that's what's going on.
And she actually shouted us out last month when we went. She made a question about us.
She did. There was a misbelief in that question at the last trivia. It was, and I got it. I figured it out. So shout out to Too Short Trivia, you guys. Hey, Bess, what's going on out here?
So I want to say shouts out to Michael Quest more, hashtag Quest So Real, because there's this thing about Miss Landrew. He just received some honor for the statues and stuff, and there's this video go out where Quest walked up on Miss Landrew and was like, look, bro, like you can't be out here talking about taking all the credit for the work that's been doing that people been putting in for 30, 40 years. And Miss Landrew tried to tell him, you're not even 40 years old. Quest said, man, look, don't be don't matter if I'm 4 years old. You don't know my age by looking at me, and I'm still telling you that this been happening for decades and decades and decades of white people coming in after the black people did all the work and taking all the what's the word? Credit. Taking all the credit. So Quest went straight at Mitch. Mitch was trying to be dismissive and such, but I gotta give my dude all the props because he walk it like he talk it. Walk it like he talk it, and he kept it 100. You feel me? So yeah, Quest so real. Let him know, Quest. And white people ain't about to be taking y'all work.
There's video of him walking up on.
Yes, on video.
Yes.
He walks up to the man and he's letting
Former
him
man.
like this. No, he is.
Like,
Now, first of all, we all know that his new name is Mitchell Luther King.
Mitchell Luther King, you're right.
So Mitchell Luther King. Second of all, I admire just how focused Take 'em Down Nola. So there's a second part that's going on. Quest has reached out to me. So there's going to be a lot of historical research going down about that.
Word.
And giving honor to those ancestors and those people who have done the work
He
for
said-
all these decades and years.
He said you can't take the credit and
Right.
then do the same thing them people was doing to us all them other years. In context, that ain't right.
Exactly. So Mitchell Andrew, so you disrespected people like Mama D, Avery Alexander, and all those people who've been saying that statue's been removed, but now that a white man said, "Oh, I removed the statue, I did it." No,
I
you
did
didn't.
it.
He didn't even do the marches that led to the to the ordinance that got the statues removed.
Right.
So he didn't do anything but took credit, and that's what white people been doing
Like
since
Abraham
the beginning.
Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln, the statue.
That's
Right.
exactly what he did.
Colonizer!
Colonizer.
That's what's going on. Shout out to Michael.
We try to look like Oliver Thomas.
Anytime he wants to, anytime he wants, you got an open invitation. He's walking this thing right now, and
Talking about Mitchell?
no,
Oh, Quest.
Come on,
Okay, yeah.
Honestly, if Miss Landry wanted to come, I think
he
if
can
Miss
come
Landry
out.
wanted to come on the WBOK show, he would go on Oliver Thomas' show in the morning. I
don't think he would.
The way Oliver be doing
From what I've heard, listen to me. From what I've heard, Miss Landry listens to Oliver
He
Thomas'
do,
show.
but I think he will probably feel comfortable coming on this platform before he do Oliver Thomas.
You think so?
Here we go,
I
us.
think so.
Get crucified.
I don't know
I'm not so
about
sure about
that. I
that.
don't think so.
I'm not so sure about that. I mean, hey, Mitch Landry, if you happen to be listening, you can contact us at themisbelief.com.
Yes.
Have your people contact mine
TheMisbelief@gmail.com.
at gmail.com. Sorry about that. TheMisbelief@gmail.com. And listen, we could wait till after you step down, after you ain't in a position of that. That'll be a good interview. Let's,
Right.
let's,
It don't have
let's
to be
get the real
allegedly
scoop.
after that.
Right. Ain't no more alleged dealing. It happened. All right.
But still, Quest so real. Shout out to
Shout out to
Quest.
Quest.
Walk
Shout
up
out
on
to
him
him
and
for
put that arm on his shoulder.
Really?
No. Just a moment. Just give me a moment.
Yes, that's what he
Get
said.
it together, nice.
No.
Why have I not seen this? This happened.
It's been
Like 30 days.
Oh, man, because I've been, all right. So.
And also, what is amazing about this is Quest walked up on that man in the Cabildo, one of the whitest and most racist
He gave
buildings
no
in New Orleans.
With a black t-shirt.
Yeah, he walked up on this man on one of the most historical white
He was
racist
like,
buildings. Yeah, like, yo, can I talk to you for a minute?
I love Quest.
No, I'm going to talk to you for this.
And his book signing.
Barbara,
Yeah.
this is Shirley.
His old lady was trying to get our business to sign the book, and Quest did not care. Like, I'm gonna say what I'm saying to you. Da 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 da. She's just like, I just want my signed book. That's all I want.
But you can tell he felt so played. Like, the only thing he could say was, "You're not even 40."
That was so
Right.
disrespectful and dismissive, though. I hate
And he's
that.
not a millennial, so he is close to 40. I don't
He said
know
I'm
how close,
37.
but
He
he's
said
not
straight up on the video. He said I'm
millennial.
37 years old, but that don't got nothing to do with nothing because at the end of the day, the history will show that if people came before me, people came before me doing the work.
This dude Quest on 10. He
No,
don't
fire.
even give no F-0. I mean, that's what's up, man. Shout out to Michael Quest Moore. Quest so real is the hashtag. Check him down, Nola. What are y'all talking about?
Alpha Joe said Quest 85, bro.
I gotta.
That wasn't right.
I guess to make a joke in the middle of the show. What? Beautiful Brian, we got a caller? Okay.
Oh.
Hey, caller, you're on the air live with DC Paul and the Misbelief team.
No, who?
Hey, who's this? Hey, Kelsey.
Hey!
What's up, boo?
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, this one. That's
We just
what
mentioned
we're
it.
talking about. Apparently, Quest walked up on Mitch when he was signing. He was signing for the book. Yeah,
The book.
Yeah.
Yes.
No
Or somebody from his team got to do it.
Somebody.
Right.
Yep.
And they better put the right picture on there too, because whatever I find, I'm using.
Unless he want to do a living room session.
Oh, he's definitely welcome to a Misbelief living room session. I would love to have him come to
that would be
the
dope.
crib. Yeah.
I think we need to make that happen.
He can let his hair down.
Just one piece of hair.
Oh man. Thank you for calling, Kelsey. Don't get nothing on you.
Hey.
I mean, he can't let his hair down, but he can let Mary hair down, and according to rumors, she gonna have to perm it because it needs to be curled, straighten a little because it's a little too curly.
Did we say that?
New Orleans, New Orleans may be the only place where you accuse somebody of being black. I know you're black. Jeez Louise.
Oh
Shout out to the homie, my friend brother Daryl McDonald just rolled up in the studio, man. So I set him up on my first blind date.
Oh my gosh.
I set him up on my first blind date. That means I knew a young lady who was right for him, and and the blind date is happening tomorrow. I ain't gonna give you no more times and dates and things, but I'm excited about it. I am. I never been on a blind date. I never set nobody up on a blind date. And what's so cool is that this guy and this girl were both like, sure, I'm down for a blind date.
You better come on,
The millennial love connection. The millennial love connection.
It's happening tomorrow at a black-owned establishment. I was Yup, making black love happen and black dollars matter as well.
Yes.
I'm gonna be hiding in the bushes. I'm gonna be in the bathroom like Cyrano de Bergerac. I'm gonna be like, right now. All right, tell her she should smell like roses and things.
You know what? But you know what, DC? A millennial love connection type show will be really hot. I think you should do that.
No, he's ignorant.
I'm too ignorant.
The horrible videos.
I'm just ignorant enough to make it happen. I like how you dropped the Cyrano de Bergerac reference and y'all just let it pass. Like,
I know.
I
didn't even hear it.
I know, I heard it. I'm just an
Cyrano de
intellectual
Bergerac.
person, so it's
Thank
just
you.
like normal conversation to me, man.
Thank you. Okay, I thought I was doing something by dropping it.
No.
Nah, we smart out here. Thank you.
I was so impressed. I was at a loss for words.
Okay, we're still talking about what's going on out here. Who got one? What's going on out here?
I know.
You got
one?
one still?
Yeah, just a little quick one. Keep it real, REEL, right quick. So, apparently, film industry in Louisiana is starting to pop a little bit more. We have 17 productions going on right now.
Wow.
Netflix originals, Buku pilots, major network productions, films. They got all kind of stuff going on. Some of them right now are The Purge, has a TV series that is filming in New Orleans.
That's creepy.
We also have a film called Think Like a Dog.
Is that about Tyler Perry?
Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry, Steve Harvey presents.
Think like a dog. Think like a dog, act like a P word.
No. Oh, I like it. I like it. Oh, man.
The feminist in me won't allow me to laugh at that.
Okay. You can laugh a little bit.
Think like
Not
a dog,
you.
act like a P word.
Name of the episode.
Jeez.
Y'all.
Okay,
But yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. But
we sorry. We ignorant.
we got a bunch of TV shows going on. Claws, Preacher, all of those are filming right now. Queen Sugar
I thought you
is
said
still
Maud.
filming.
I'm about to say Whitney.
Maud?
Maud came
I mean,
back.
Roseanne could come back.
What
Maud
she said,
can come
and
back.
then there's Maud.
What?
Mom? And then Tom Hanks is also down here right now filming a movie called Greyhound about World War II.
Not the bus?
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately, no. That would be interesting though if it was like a Liam Neeson movie where he's on a Greyhound.
I love to see Tom Hanks take people. I mean, you know.
Take them?
You know Liam Neeson in every movie is taken.
It's
Like,
taken.
oh.
It's taken in a different location.
Every time. So I watch Tom Hanks just go, you know.
She said take them.
I'm sorry, y'all.
All right. Hey, Malik, you got one, huh? What's going on out there?
So according to the Advocate, there's a teacher's shortage that is real, and state lawmakers are looking for answers on why there's a teacher shortage here in Louisiana.
Spoiler alert, they don't pay them nothing.
The number of teachers entering the profession in Louisiana is declining, and state lawmakers are launching a study to figure out what is happening. Maybe it's because they fired all of the old teachers and all the parent school boards.
That's why.
And on top of that, the Teach for America teachers don't want to come to New Orleans no more. So I don't know.
And they need to pay them.
And they need to pay them. But now they want to give them guns, and they don't want to pay them.
I heard they was giving them stones in certain states.
Yeah. No, that's a true story.
Really?
Yeah, this dude talking about giving kids rocks.
Need to find that they're giving the kids.
Did we talk about that on it's on the episode you wasn't here?
Right.
Oh.
They give these kids a bag of rocks and a slingshot like David and tell them defend yourself.
Yo.
He seen lying to you. He didn't even say nothing about a slingshot. So that's even worse.
I assume the slingshot and the Lord was involved. In giving these kids a rock.
Who would fake
Save yourself. Here's some rocks. Like, damn, no slingshot? No Bible? What is I supposed to do? All right. Is that all that was going on? Actually, you guys?
You know what? You are.
Right before Easter Sunday.
Okay, you guys. So I like to always close it down with some sushi. Thanks, Daryl. I appreciate you so much for bringing the sushi.
You got
through.
some extra?
He sure did bring it.
Please?
So, no, with two segments. So one of them turns us up. It's called Dead Neck. And so my homie Martin Bats Bradford slapped somebody with the front hand side and then the back hand side or the black hand side of his hand in the most disrespectful manner possible. Yeah. So hey Bats,
yeah, man.
Who's getting that neck this week?
Alright, so as your master of nectarmonies, man, I'm gonna try not to get too heated today. I'm just gonna keep it
Try
really low
it.
key.
Just
I'm gonna
please,
keep it really
please,
low
come on
key.
now,
Feel me?
You've been going to classes and things.
You know what I mean? So on the black hand side, I mean we spoke about this earlier. I don't need to make any mysteries or whatnot. I don't need to make it. They said take off my hat. I would do that, but I ain't trying to make no mysteries or whatnot. But you know, straight up, it's fabulous. I don't got nothing creative to say in front of it. I don't got nothing. FABOLOUS. I mean, allegedly he punched it. He hit his woman 7 times and punched out her 2 front teeth allegedly. And you know that kind of behavior, like even. Like, there's so much that we accept. If you look in the media, man, a lot of times entertainers, especially male entertainers, can get away with stuff. His charisma is likely going to be good. You feel me? Because we can beat women. We can freaking dog them out. We can rape them. We can make movies that make them look crazy. We can do all these things. I mean, people raising their eyes, but that's the truth. How many rapists in Hollywood still making money out here? Feel me? How many rappers in Hollywood then beat on their women? How many athletes out here then beat on their people and they still making his money out here? It's like we go with that shit, that stuff. So, what I'm saying is, Fabolous straight up and down, man. You get that black hand side of it because, man, we will not tolerate beating on women. We shouldn't be tolerating none of this violence, but when it comes down to, that's the person that trusts you the most. That is a complete disrespect. You have no sympathy for me in that regard. But on the white hand side, I'm a Dow Diallo, 23, 41 bullets. Patrick Dorsman, 26, killed getting a taxi. Sean Bell, 23, killed before a wedding. Ayanna Stanley Jones, 7 years old, caught shot up the wrong house. Kenneth Chamberlain, 68, inadvertently triggered medical alert necklace, so cops broke in house and shot him. Anthony Lamar Smith, 24. Ramarley Graham, 23, killed in Graham's bathroom. Rakia Boyd, 22, cop shot in the wrong group. Jason Harrison, 38. Eric Garner, 43, selling loose cigarettes. John Crawford, 22, buying a BB gun. Michael Brown, 18, body left in the street. Tamir Rice, 12 years old, playing with a toy gun. Jeremy Reed, 36, regular traffic stop. Jason Harrison, mentally ill, shot 5 times holding a screwdriver. Freddie Gray, 25, while being transported. Sandra Bland, 28. Samuel Dubose, 43. Philando Castile, 32. Corinne Gaines, 23. Tyree King, 13. Terrence Crutcher, 40. Keith Lamont Scott, 43. Elton Sterling, 27. I'm going to go back to the top. Amal Diallo, Patrick Dorsman, Sean Bell, Ayanna Stanley Jones, Kenneth Chamberlain, Anthony Lamar Smith, Ramarley Graham, Rakia Boyd, Jason Harrison, Eric Garner, John Crawford, Michael Brown, Tamir Rice, Jeremy Reed, Jason Harrison, Freddie Gray, Sandra Bland, Samuel DuBose, Philando Castile, Corinne Gaines, Tyree King, Terrence Crutcher, Keith Lamont Scott, Elton Sterling. These are the names of the past like 23, 24 people who just got killed. Cops just killed him. It's all good. That's what America told us. It's all good. So forget the particular names of the cops because they get their money anyway. Forget the judges because they get their money anyway. Forget all these people names. I'm saying to the whole American judicial system, y'all get the full-blown neck because at a point, it's like what Joker said, at a point it start feeling like it's all part of the plan. You feel me? When these people die and them cops get off and them cops still get this money and we got to look at their families on TV crying and giving us trauma and every time something happens, shouts out to Stephen Clark, he gets shot in the back and in his yard. And you know what I'm realizing? Not even realizing, you know what we all know? Them cops gonna get off. That man got shot 8 times in his back, 20 shots went out, and guess what? Them cops gonna get off. The cops keep getting off over and over again to the point that we ain't even surprised. When people protest now, it might as well be a sleepwalk because it's like, we protesting, but they ain't going nowhere. So yes, remember these people's names because none of them other people even matter because they give it to that same nonsense. Hug your people, give to your community, do whatever you got to do because at this point, I don't even know what to tell you. I don't know what to do because every time I look up and down on the news, I see Samir Rice, Ramali, Corinne, Alton Sterling, Stephen. It could be me for all I know next because they all look like me. So yeah, the next day go to the American judicial system. You get it every day of the week, all day, because apparently our lives don't matter unless we white kids in Parkland, rich as hell and bald head, and saying, oh, this is the first time I done seen violence. Well, guess what? Violence been happening. And at least in the black neighborhood.
And on that note, this is that hot.
Well, it's like gun control is new. It's, oh my goodness.
Right.
It's real hot, you know.
I love and I hate to get them turned up like that. That's because you got the vein in the snake that comes out, and I'll be wondering if it's going to pop one.
It's that one vein one day. It will.
It's good for radio, bad for his blood pressure. But we're going to move it on along. So after.
Well, how y'all want me to follow that?
After Martin turns us up with that neck. You get you some water.
I'm good, man.
It ain't that hot in here. He's sweating all in his nose like Whitney Houston.
Don't do it.
Don't do that.
All right. So on that note, so then after Martin turns us up with that neck, our Sankofa birds like to take it down with that Sankofa session. The Sankofa session is where we look back at an older time, place, person, something that came before us that influenced and interests us as millennials. So Malik, Oshun, look back at it.
Well, today, you guys, we're going to take a look at Camille Nickerson.
So, composer Camille Nickerson was a highly accomplished musician and academic. She is especially noted for collecting Creole folk songs. She was billed as the Louisiana Lady.
Nickerson performed and lectured about Creole music while consumed in 19th century Creole style. She toured in the United States and Europe from 1947 to 1960.
Nickerson was born on March 30th, 1888 in New Orleans. Her preteen years, she joined the Nickerson Ladies Orchestra, the first women's orchestra in New Orleans, which was directed by her father. She later taught music at Sunny University in New Orleans, which it's been moved to Baton Rouge to become Sunny University in Baton Rouge, which at the time offered elementary grades through high school as well as some college courses. Some of Ms. Nickerson's classically trained students figure prominently in the early days of jazz, like Jelly Roll Martin or Emma Barnett. These are some of the early jazz leaders in New Orleans.
Nickerson received her training at Juilliard. Fancy.
Ooh.
After graduating, she taught at her father's Nicholson School of Music and began performing concerts in southern cities. In 1917, she established the Bishop Music Club to promote quote-unquote Negro music, and the group started the New Orleans branch of the National Association of Negro Musicians in 1921.
Nickerson had a very long and accomplished career. She taught at Howard University. She was a Rosenwald Fellow. She worked at Howard University where she started collecting folk songs, particularly Creole songs. In 1932, she received her master's degree in music from Oberlin. Her work, Afro-Creole Music in Louisiana, a thesis on the plantation songs created by the Creole Negroes of Louisiana. In 1942, the Boston Music Company published some of her musical scores as 5 Creole songs harmonized and arranged by Camille Nickerson.
In all of these vocal arrangements, the line remains faithful to original songs that she composed herself. All of them are written in traditional Creole scriptures. That's what they said on the thing. I don't know what that means, y'all. But what will be considered today fine folk music.
Nickerson died on April 27, 1982 in Washington, D.C. After her death, she had a slew of papers that were given to Howard University, the University of Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh State, as well as the Amistad Research Center at Tulane University. And it's been a lot of her studies in music has been going on. Tulane's Hogan Archives also have a vertical file on the Bishop Music Club, which Nickerson started.
And that is our Sankofa session for Tuesday.
Say her name one more time.
Her name is Camille Nickerson.
Camille Nickerson.
Shout out to
the Louisiana lady. She was pretty.
Pat LaBelle shoulders.
She was. She was a real pretty lady.
So this has been a pretty nice episode. As you know what, we always have good episodes. You know what? Because we're the best damn talk radio show in New Orleans, you heard me? And we still, we have remained in the top 5 radio shows, AM or FM, on Saturday nights between 7 and midnight. We're in the top 5 the whole time, y'all. So shout out to my amazing ass cast and co-hosts. Tell them who you are, where they can follow you at.
So, yo, this is Malik. You can follow me at NoNola Tours or Frozen Photography.
Whoa, now.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Oshun. You can follow me on the Instagram at Oshun, FL11. And you can follow me on Facebook at Oshun Sanjay Lilith. I have 5 available spots for friends because my time is precious.
Oh my God. It's Keeping It Black with India Mack. You can follow me on Facebook at India Mack. I'm coming up with Instagram and Twitter. So actually, I have a Twitter, India Mack. On Twitter too, I'm just never on there, but I'm getting better with time.
That mama finger.
It's that actor guy, Martin Batts Bradford. You can find me on all your social media platforms at Mr. Bat, spell it Mr. Out. Also, check out the Fly with Bats podcast on wherever you get your podcast, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, and all that, as well as flywithbats.podbean.com. And check out all our movies at Gumbo Monster 504 on YouTube. Yep.
It's J Still Keeping It Real. You can find me on Instagram at IamJStill_, on Facebook at Jessica Elizabeth Johnson, and on Instagram at on my food blog at FatGirlNola. And also look for me on the TV screen very soon.
I heard that. Right? Yep, I heard that. This is a resistance check from the top coming in. You heard me? And who that is in the booth? Ooh. Ooh. Feedback.
Mm-hmm.
When people they buy a sponge and an S-curl kit, and then all of a sudden they just be so full of themselves. Like, all of a sudden
you mad at the S-curl?
I'm mad at the S-curl, yes. I'm mad. And the thing about Brian is he will deny that there's an S-curl. He won't tell you that he uses a sponge and the lustrous kit.
In the luster kit?
Don't do Brian that, no.
Yeah, he wants you to think he just put some Earl on it, some water.
Oshun.
Some water.
First of all, Brian is from northern Louisiana, where that's how they come. So you better tell him, Brian.
Whatever. Juices and berries, I'm sure.
Let's give a shout out to DC that now he can push his dreads behind his ears. So this is the accomplishments is coming.
Somebody told him today he looked like Whoopi Goldberg in Jumping Jack Flash.
Y'all ever saw that little meme going around with the dude laying naked on the bed with the twist looking at the screen? It looked just like this. Oh, y'all gotta find it. It's hilarious.
And his beard is almost connected. It might be.
What is going on?
Who is DCPaul.com and who is DC Paul on all the social networks. I love my cast so much, man. And tune in to the Misbelief Radio Show every Saturday night. Tune into the Misbelief Weekday Lounge Monday through Friday from 7 to 8 right here on WBOK. And then check us out every last Sunday of the month at Blaze and Worship. Do y'all realize the Misbelief now has a daily, a weekly, and a monthly?
Yep.
We should start working on the yearly.
Oh, we do. That's so soon.
Okay, we're working on a yearly.
That's
we
gotta
are.
happen.
Last year we only did Who Said It, but the end of this year is going to be bigger.
Yes.
So we're talking about it like a yearly thing.
Like a thing, like an event. Yes.
Yeah, outside of this. Yeah. A fest.
That would be dope.
Like a hold down.
The season is coming up real soon. The Misbelief Fest.
And since Brian been cracking on you all day, we're going to leave the Misbelief hair concoction up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Come out with the Misbelief hair products. We're going to put that on Brian.
Make you a Misbelief hair pomade.
Pomade.
I've never heard anyone use that in the city.
Not pomade.
Pomade.
Not pomade.
Yep.
Pomade.
Get them curls going. Stop lying to people telling them it's all natural. I know where you're from. I've seen what your family look like.
No, don't ring the bell.
Dingity ding. Yep. You gonna get me.
You gonna get the last one.
It's going down today.
This is a video. Oh man, I'm here for your self-esteem, you guys. I'm here for it though. High self-esteem. I'm here for it. Shout out to you, beautiful Brian, man. Thank you so much for all that you do for the Misbelief team, bro. I love you. Thanks to all my co-hosts. Thanks to my millions and millions of listeners and followers and fans
and millions
all around the universe. Thank you guys so much. Thanks to Natalie Tate of You're in the Fat Girl.
Shout out.
Shout out to A.Levy for blessing Studio 1230 with a dope ass performance, man. Shout out to that man Daryl.
Yeah.
Being a cool ass dude and being in all the right spots at all the right time. I see you, Daryl. I see you, Daryl. Daryl Mack.
And shouts out to Raheem Glaspie. I got a text that he just dropped his No More Karaoke.
You mean No More Karaoke? No More Karaoke drop, man. So where's it at?
He just entered to me. Let's see where it go. I got links.
That's at thegreatglaspie.bandcamp.com. Check out Raheem Glaspie. No More Karaoke just dropped. He do like Beyonce. He just drop it with no promotion. Just out there, you heard me. Also check him out at Jazz Fest on the last Sunday of the month. Congress Square Stage, 11:20, man. Shout out again one more time to all of my beautiful co-hosts. And don't get none on you.
None!
Yo, shout out to that boy Devin McCall. He said he couldn't be with us, but he's watching us. Much love. And shout out to the boy Austin.
Shout out to, what's that? We said Austin Levy, huh? Yeah.
No, Devin wanted to give a shout out to Austin. And
that was Devin's
Averis, how you doing?
Shout out to Devin. Shout out to
River. John Kendall, I see you, brother.
The Black Flamingo.
What up, John Kendall? Shout out to the...
And let's give a shout out to DC. He put together an awesome WBOK mix yesterday.
JT Leonard, Dana Boy.
That was awesome.
To back in town, we had
free food
from Half Share.
Real catfish too. It was real catfish.
Good too. It was fresh catfish.
Catfish caught earlier that day.
It tasted still like
the lake. He says like Lake Pontchartrain, but it was good.
It did. And then we had Misbelief Punch, and it was just a bunch of cool ass millennials. People just vibing, talking.
Thank you so much, Jay. Still, Dee's Coffee has been supporting Nuna Tours a lot. She really wanted me to come over there.
Yeah,
I don't want to wait for our lives to
be over.
I want to know right now, is it real? Yeah, baby. Yeah.
I was thinking about your foundation the other day.
What up, JT Lenore, Dana Borzier or Borzier? I'm sorry, you got the French names. There you go, Basso. Because when they got these French names, I just be like, I don't know. I start making up shit. What up, Daryl? Your favorite chocolate strawberry?
Thanks to beautiful Brian and all of my amazing co-hosts.
There you go, the man of the hour, DJ.
Thanks again to Natalie, if you're in a Fat Girl, and Austin Levy for coming in Blessing Studio 1230. This is the crew, but the most important guy, this man right here. Go on, get in there, Josef. Go on, get in there, Josef. Get in there, thank you, heard me. Man, that's the team. I love y'all so much.
All right, without Devin, but...
Mine is Devin.
Shout out to Dig. Shout out to
Mastermind. Shout out to Y.A.D.I.G, Grand.
Man, let's get our women in the front, man.
Yeah,
come on, business in India, man. Come on.
Yeah, y'all have
go. Let the women in the front.
You said they in the fat.
Let my fat girl out. Fuck all that.
Bye, y'all. Make sure you subscribe to us on iTunes, on YouTube, and at themisbelief.podbean.com.
That's my dog.
I hate him so much. I hate him so much. I hate him so much.
Go back. Just good.
Now I'm gonna go heck
You did real
somebody's
good. You're in the Fat Girl competition, but that last cupcake. Sachet.
Damn it! Last time I left my Facebook logged in, and somebody put something about me pussy popping with my kitty cat named Sheila. And I left it on my Facebook because I found it very entertaining.
Let's go, little kitty cat. Anyone?
My kitty cat's name is Sheila from now on, you guys.
That purse is bad.
And I pussy pop with it.
Sheila got a Mack Dog 2020 in her purse.
All right, y'all, we out of here now. Tune in next week, same time, same place. What up, Mama Dana? We love y'all. We love all of our supporters and listeners and watchers and friends and family, fans. Shout out to Raheem Glaspie. Go get No More Karaoke. Bandcamp. Soon available everywhere. Who the fuck is Darren?